Alright, and we're streaming. Hello everyone. Welcome back to the Dork Vision stream. This is our eternal Undermountain stream, where the players are going through the Undermountain. And, yeah, we took a week off last week, just because some players couldn't make it. But this week, we are 100%. So last time, on the Dork Vision stream, the players made it out of the Xanathar hideout and into Skullport, where they spent the night at, where was it? The Flagon and the Dragon, convening with their Harper contact that they had brought apparently a payment to. When they awoke, they found a mysterious glowing that Oso was emitting, and followed it to a well where they found this strange seed that bound with him and revived his better half. And now Oso is kind of still regrowing a bit, but he is no longer dead and half disintegrated, so that's good. Pluses there. Then you guys fought some creatures at the Dark Harvest Market as a bunch of beholder sort of creatures, minor beholders and a beholder zombie, were attacking the Duragar and were-rats, selling rotten meat in the market. After that, you guys went to crap, where was this other place that you guys went to? You guys went to Thaglar's Foundry and got some repairs, spare bullets, spare ammunition. Thaglar is also crafting some armor currently for Oso to cover his now sort of naked other half. And the last thing that you guys did, and the most story-heavy it seems, was visiting the Sword and the Sextant, a map maker duo. And they kind of clued you in on what the Undermountain is and what it holds. There's a giant forest called the Willowwood on level 5. There's a place called the Slither Swamp, which Newt seems to have some history with, or at least something is calling her there. Level 9 is the Dwemer Core, which Alistair had heard tale of and is actually seeking that out. Meanwhile, in deep, dark level 22 is Shadow Dusk Hold, where BB is searching for someone of the same name. And that's a lot to catch up on, but we're caught up. So, you guys have just left the Sword and the Sextant. Where do you guys want to go next? You guys are free to roam about. I've sort of updated in the D&D notes what your current quests were, the ones that weren't completed. You guys also have Dalagor's Fortress that you can head to. That's where the Harpers have sent you, saying that you'll find safe room and board there.
Where in the notes did you update that?
D&D notes in the Discord.
Oh, in the Discord. Okay, I was looking in Roll20. All right. Thank you.
So.
Yeah, you guys should have note pages. No, you don't. That's the other game. Maybe I'll do that next time.
I have my own separate notes.
I've got notes, but there's nothing on them.
So, what time is it compared to?
You have no clue.
Time. Oh, like time of day? We don't know.
It's pitch black down here. You're like a mile beneath the surface.
Oh, about how many hours have we been up since we woke up?
Oh, not long at all. Probably just a few hours.
All right.
3 at most.
I think the only thing I have on my notes like that would interest you right now is this like finest dining in Skullport. I think Alistair can wait till dinner to have a fancy feast.
Yeah, to have his fancy feast.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
All right. So we came out of the foundry, and then we go talk to the little halflings about map and everything. So I guess is there another floor we can look at, or
there's 3 stories. You can also just wander around if you want. You don't really need to like be constrained to movement restrictions and stuff. All the things on this level I've put the names of so that you can just kind of walk by them and explore them.
We know where the stairs are, or I'm assuming if there's stairs to get to the
There's
other levels.
actually stairs right there.
Oh,
Right underneath you guys.
all right.
Nice.
I guess we should
perfect.
get in game talk now. Well, do we know where we're going next?
I have no idea.
Oh, wherever we be going, I think we head in the direction of that fortress over there. Just saying.
Yes.
Got some unfinished business.
Our previous compadre had notes that said you needed to meet somebody.
We did. Or at least I did. I don't know about him.
Who did you have to meet?
We need to go and figure out what's going on with this missing person.
Indeed.
Wait, who's missing?
You all right, also? Your brain working? Trying to find
No.
that family member?
Your
The-
family member.
Hell no.
What are we talking about?
Name now, so I can just figure it out and mention it.
Are you talking about the noble?
Mm.
Crescendo Rosnar.
Oh, okay. She's talking about that person's family.
Yeah, and
member.
I think we need to meet Belrax at Dalagar Fortress in Skullport, but
It's weird. It's almost like we have this
forget
free
why.
thing. Felrax. I feel like maybe there's something there.
Well, what do you think we should do, Blue? You're the sheriff.
I just said what I'm gonna go do.
Oh, I thought that was a suggestion.
I mean, I'm gonna head in that direction if we all feel like watching and looking at stuff as we're walking
Okay, let's
along.
go.
I'm in.
You
Trying
guys,
to shove this herd of cats
I'm in.
off that way. Let's start
I
kicking.
believe I'm the only cat.
you guys head up to the second level of Skullport, having been told by one of the people. I'm sure you were told where Dalagar's fortress is, and you can see it visually from beneath. It's a large stone, sort of, almost like a fortress. It's got like battlements and everything, and it is right over Hizzle.
Hey, Blue, I have a question.
Yeah.
Why do you think they call it Skullport? That it doesn't really look like a skull.
I don't know.
You can make a
Why-
history check if you'd like.
Why don't you ask the big fella? I feel like he's been here a bit longer.
Who's the big fella?
That
Vok?
would probably be Vok.
Oh,
at least-
hey. What about your sword?
They both might be able to give us a good answer.
All right, I'm gonna ask them. I do that.
Vok, the druid asks you, "Hey, why do they call this place Skullport?" And you reply, well, so
maybe
I'm gonna have you make
maybe all the skulls.
because of the skulls. You can intuit that there are a bunch of flaming skulls floating around.
Whoa.
You don't remember that from last time?
I didn't
Not even a little bit.
Okay.
Am I crazy? Wait.
Shane, wake up. I mean, Ben, wake up.
Yes.
Fine, I didn't do it right.
No, I don't remember the flaming skulls.
There was one in
Oh yes.
going along the street.
You guys
Avoid-
avoided it.
Those scary-looking skull things.
That could
Maybe
definitely
you
be
should
one of the reasons.
Avoid them.
Anyway,
Well, that
you
explains it.
guys are within about 30 feet of Dalagar's fortress. You have just come up the stairs. Are you heading there, or are you exploring elsewhere?
Do we have a free? free? Do we have a discounted stay at
You-
Dalagar's fortress?
You were told that you would be offered room and board for free
All right.
because
they
you
have,
aided the
I'm in.
Harpers.
Do they have like
Hopefully they have
continental
fresh
breakfast or anything
flowers.
like that? I mean, I don't need to eat, but from my friends here.
God, I hope so.
Look, Giddy, we'll get you a fancy feast one way or another. All right?
Oh, thank you.
What's God? There's so many things here. I want to look at everything because you named it all.
I did.
Oh, Falgar's foundry is 3 stories tall, right?
Yeah, it spans the entirety of Skullport, although I may have misspoken that it was 4 stories tall, 'cause there's only 3 stories in Skullport.
You did say 4, and I was like, whoa, it's even bigger than it can be.
It's got a very tall ceiling on the last
Like
level.
it's like the TARDIS. Okay, gotcha. Well, let's go to the Guts and Garters. That looks like a
You guys have actually been there
local
before.
water.
You
We've been there before. Forget that shit.
Well,
Yeah.
technically, everybody except for you has been there before.
Wait, what?
Because you were
So
dead.
that makes sense. That I'm like, hey, let's check it out. You guys are like, actually,
Nope.
I believe your ashes were there at some point.
well,
You had a
fine.
whole creviced body that had
I
a
hope you-
giant crevice in the chest.
I hope you poured one out for me.
Oh, I
for your
poured one out
homies.
for something.
For something?
Something.
Are you? Do you have a lisp?
I don't know.
Look, oh, so
Maybe it
I
was
know
a
you don't drink.
discommunication in the Discord.
I know that you don't drink, but things down here are not worth drinking.
Me?
Just let
I drink. What are you talking
You-
about?
you drink because you can, not because you need
Doesn't
it.
need to eat. I believe he needs to drink.
Papa needs
Planting.
his Papa needs his fix. Start shaking. My leaves start shaking.
I'm assuming we're walking and talking, and if not, Blue is starting to like walk away.
We're
just-
always walking and talking.
Yeah, you guys are 30 feet away, and you're probably now 5 feet away from Dalagar's fortress. Do you want to go there?
I guess we'll just go there because Christy was like, he kind of wants us to go there.
I just want you to go
Let's just hurry
somewhere.
the fuck up. You
Just-
don't like the roleplay?
We can roleplay in a safe place and not on the street where there's flaming skulls.
Is it dangerous on the street? I thought we're just kind of used to this flaming skulls.
Look, I just got me a handful of bullets. I don't feel like wasting them all while we're down here.
I mean,
There
aren't
was
bullets
a
always
big
a waste?
Highly thingy. Not all safe.
Mm.
Not all safe. That's true. I like the way you think, Vok. Very pragmatic. Let's go to the fortress.
Few words, and you're listening to him, but I have to spill out an entire paragraph of my life story to make you go anywhere. What's wrong with you, boy?
Boy!
It's like the way he thinks. Plus, he's from here, sort of. So,
Is it
like,
him
you know.
thinking or is it the sword thinking?
I mean, either way, they're pretty cool.
Agreed.
BB knocks on the door to get Dalagor's fortress. Just a minute. You see there's light in the arrows coming from the arrow slits in the sides of the mansion fortress, and there are a few footsteps before the door finally opens after several locks are opened. A copper-scaled dragonborn is standing before you with a staff lit up with bright white light. Who are you?
Name's
Frick.
BB.
BB.
Shrek.
Hi, Vok.
Buck.
My
BB.
name is Alastair Lafayette Cromwell the Fourth.
Okay, what are you all doing here?
Oh, I'm Oso.
He's
All right.
also
And
Let's-
that's... Neot.
Neot.
Newt.
Neot.
You guys adventurers?
Yes.
Newt.
What can I help you with?
Man, don't forget Bean.
I think if you had some sort of swill back there that's going to be worth drinking to get rid of this headache, that'd be mighty fine. But we'd be here because we were told to ask for Felrax. Mentioned that we'd be able to get a free stay. We've just made a long journey coming down from the Yawning Portal.
Well, who sent you?
Does anyone remember? I didn't write that one down.
They're in our friend's notes. He's the one who took all the notes.
Oh boy.
The person that you left a few hours ago was named Kalal Kladani.
See, that's why I
But-
don't remember that name.
Kalal wasn't the
Half-Drow.
one that told us to go there. It was someone else.
No, but Kalal also confirmed that.
I guess that's
So
true.
yeah, we delivered the package to Kalal, and I think he was the one that said ask for.
It was three
I
strings.
think the one that
technically.
said to deliver the package also said to ask for Felrax at Dalagar Fortress, but I don't know who that person was.
Well, whose
Um,
name do you give?
I mentioned three strings and Kalal.
Oh, 3 strings. That's right.
The Dragonborn looks you up and down. Alright, come on in. Here,
Inside check. Was he attracted to me?
have a seat anywhere. I be Felrax.
Look, Dragonborn and Dragonborn. I know.
What check did you say you wanted to make? An
I wanted to do
insight?
an insight to see if he was checking me out.
Whoa.
You're not sure what the Dragonborn's intent was by looking you guys up and down,
Damn it. I was distracted.
but did maybe notice a small smirk at the corner of his lips. It's hard to tell that in Dragonborn.
Yeah, I know how we look.
The
Thank
scales.
you, sir.
You can
Their
pick up on
whole
the scales.
face is kind of like a.
When a
Check it
Dragonborn
out.
smiles, it's called tipping the scales.
Snip. I
well,
like
that's
it.
our stream for the night.
Yeah, bye everybody.
Somebody write that down.
Somebody mentioned that in stream for today, but I'll
I will not.
Oh, did somebody?
yeah, keep going. I'll write it down.
Damn. Well, at least I thought of it on my own. So,
Yeah.
Uh,
Sniff his cloaca or something. Maybe that'll get you.
okay, they're not that primal.
Wait.
Anyway, have a seat anywhere. I be
Could've pulled me.
Felrax. So,
You beef Elrax?
I be Felrax, yeah.
You beef Elrax?
My name.
Your
Felrax.
name? Is Felrax.
Yes.
Not sure how much clearer he can make it.
I'm sorry, I'm missing a little bit of myself, okay? I'm not the. I'm half the man I used to
I
be.
was waiting for that one.
Yeah, I had to do it. So, not everything registers the same way, alright?
So, Three Strings, Kalal, they sent you here? Well, they can certainly vouch for you if you know their names.
Came a quest and came down just a few side quests that we needed to go and drop off at the owners. Kalal was one of them.
Alright, well, you'll certainly be safe here. This is, Harper's base. And, well, it's pretty safe. Walls are about, I'd say, 5 feet thick of stone. Not anybody getting in here. I also have the place a bit warded against, scrying and whatnot.
You alone down here in this fortress all by yourself?
Right now? Yes. Sometimes
you're not-
Harpers stop by, but, not right now. Kalal is the only other Harper in Skullport, and she runs the, Flagon.
The Flagon and the Dragon?
Yes, the Flagon and the Dragon, you've heard of it?
I've heard of it. I love it. So you're not Dalagar.
No, well, Dalagar's fortress, it was once owned and built by, a one named Dalagor, the Necromancer. There's still some effects of his that we've kept. The unholiest things were burned, but the rest were kept. Knowledge should be preserved. And,
Any cool stuff we could take a look at?
unless you're a mage, probably wouldn't be of any import.
Well, I am missing half my body, and
It doesn't
What,
look...
what about
well-
a newt?
What? Do you cast spells? Do you need an Eye of Newt? Because I grow some in the back.
Oh. In the back.
Yes.
Like-
Sorry, I think I cut out for a second.
Like the back.
Yes. Well, upstairs.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm in.
I.
Does anybody want to check out his Eye of Newt upstairs?
I do.
So are you just looking for a place to stay? What brought you here to the Undermountain?
Hilda brought
Oh.
me.
You know.
I look at
stuff.
him with my big eyes.
Well, who's this one that you're talking about? Half-orc? No. You're something different.
Vok. Vok is
Lily.
Vok.
That's Vok. He's Vok.
I got that, yes.
And, Hilda, my shop club.
Oh. You're in possession of a
Sorry.
magic weapon.
Did he call it a sharp club?
He
Are we
did.
gonna talk
That's
about
right.
that?
No, I got the message. But,
I mean, I say a lot of weird shit, but we're just not. All right, no, it's fine. It's fine. Sharp club, it is.
do you mind if I take a look at your magic weapon? Vok?
We take him out to dinner first. Am I right, guys?
No,
Yeah. Good
Oh.
jest.
She says okay. If Vok stays.
Alright. Interesting. And the Dragonborn takes the sword. It begins to kind of glow with a radiance, and he holds it between his two hands. Yes, this is certainly magic. Let me just... And he waves his hand over the sword balanced in his other, and you see his eyes glow as he begins to cast Identify upon the weapon.
Oh.
Well, it's an interesting ability, but there's something deeper here. There's some sort of magic lore that I have yet to uncover. I haven't prepared such a spell to delve that deep, but an interesting weapon, nonetheless. Perhaps if you come by tomorrow, I could tell you more about your weapon, if you would allow, or if you'd want me to.
Have to ask Hilda first. But maybe.
Alright,
Vok think about it.
alright, here you go. And Felrax hands you back the weapon. Sentient weapons are quite rare, and their creation is rather unheard of. It's usually something unsavory has happened, or something great. But it's well worth the knowledge, especially for the Harpers' sake, to know any powerful artifacts that travel through this region. The Harpers are sort of a keepers of the peace, as it were. Keeps the balance of good and evil in check. Can't let one side get the upper hand on the other. So, sitting here in Skullport with the Xanathars and the Zentarum battling it out, it's an ideal place for us to be right now.
So you're like Grey Jedi, or is that what that?
Sort of, yes, but the Greys are far in a distant land. I'm surprised that you've heard of them. That's a Harper secret, actually.
I get around. I've heard of one named Jar Jar.
Okay.
That is a myth.
Are you sure? Because it seemed really
It is a
convincing.
myth! He slams his hand onto
There
his
was a
armchair.
whole presentation about it. They were very convincing in their arguments.
Conspiracies.
Fine.
Well, if anybody else has any powered points to show me, perhaps...
I hate it.
Well, either way, thank you for showing me your weapon, Avok. If you'd like, you're free to stay here for the night. The doors will be open for you. I'll just and he snaps his fingers, and a little shimmer appears over the locks on the doors. It should allow you guys in now.
So what are your amenities here?
Well, we don't have much.
Accommodations?
It's sort of just sink.
You
Nice.
There's a sink. There's a wash bucket.
Ooh.
We have to use the bucket ourselves, or is there a
Would you
boy
like a
that's
box?
willing to?
Like a
The Harpers are accommodating to other Harpers, but not that much so.
Dude, they're Harpers, not perverts.
Well, I
Yikes.
mean, a wash boy? I don't know.
A wash boy.
It's just me
That
here.
thing?
I don't like that word. I don't like that word at all. Okay, can we step out of the game for a second? I don't like this. I don't like what's
Why
going
am I-
on.
Am I? I might be.
That
So,
word came out of your mouth way too easily.
listen, we have enough beds for you, and a sink, and a wash bucket. I'm the only other person here, so you're free to come and go as you please.
Insight check on the only other person here.
Oh, that's, I don't even know if that's a full star for the review for this place.
Well,
Thank you for the offer.
honestly, the less press that we get about Dalagar's fortress, the better, so feel free to give us a 1-star review on Zelp, the fantasy Yelp.
Oh my god.
Ah,
I hate it.
oh,
Dalagor
wash boy.
seems to be... Not Dalagor, Felrax seems to be perhaps not as loose-lipped as he seems to be. He's giving you a lot of information, but he's definitely hiding stuff. You're not sure if it pertains to you or not. But he is a Harper, which is literally a faction of spies, so this is to be expected.
Right. It's the only reason why I was asking if they're, for an insight check on that, just in case there are other people here. Because I know that they hold secrets.
Well, you're not sure.
Do we know that we know that they're spies? Like,
They are sort of known,
Yeah.
but you don't know much about
not
them.
very good spies.
Listen,
I don't know much about them. I think they're very good spies.
yeah.
But we know that they're spies.
We know
know
the
anything else
Illuminati
about them?
exists.
Right.
No, we don't.
Alright, so we've heard of a thing called the Illuminati. Whether or not it exists remains to be proven, and that's what the Harpers are like.
All right.
This could be
But
fake,
we're-
and they could just be conspiracy theorists
Yeah,
We're
saying that they're
talking
Harpers.
about
We don't know anything.
So let me ask you, Felrax. If I'm getting this correctly, we have the Xanathar, and then we have what was it? The other faction that feuded with them? Zentarum.
the Zentarum, yes. They
And,
they are currently set up in the Keel Hall. They think that they're being clever by hiding, but we have known about them for months.
yes, they don't seem very clever. So, and then we have the Harpers, who are like the keepers of the peace that kind of manage both of these parties and make sure one doesn't get too much control over the other, if I'm
We keep-
understanding this correctly.
We keep a lot of peace, in general, but Skullport is a wretched hive of scum and villainy, and
Yeah.
we try and make sure that everything is kosher here.
Right, you're like the filter fish of the aquarium. Nobody really needs you, but you're kind of necessary at the same time.
Well, the thing is, if you get rid of the filter fish, the whole place gets overrun in algae. And you
Right.
didn't really know that they were doing anything until they're gone.
Exactly. Yeah. See, I appreciate you.
Hmm.
But,
An astute analogy, friend druid.
thanks. You really mean it?
Oh, he'll.
Are we friends?
Oh boy, you've made it.
We are acquaintances, through the Harpers. But feel free to peruse our library. And he gestures to a bookshelf filled with obscure tomes and like old spell books on the shelves. And he just goes over and takes a book that he had put down before he answered the door, and says, "I'm going to get back to my studies, but feel free if you have any more questions, just ask. The rooms are upstairs. Well, it's more like one room, but you can drop your things off there if you'd like to
Will-
explore Skullport a bit more. Or if
Will
you're
all be
tired,
in
you can take a
one
rest.
room?
Yes, you're really
It's
not
even
used to the Undermountain,
divided.
are you?
Oh no. Well, I just used to walls and rooms and privacy, but
Well, we have one of those things.
Which one is it?
It's the walls.
Wait, how do you have walls and no rooms?
well, walls dividing.
We
the
have
bed
room.
so that. Oh, never mind.
So we're not friends, is what you're saying?
Not yet.
I just want to get back to that. Okay. I
Joshua,
can
so
accept
you
that.
just met him 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, I met you a long time ago, and well, we're
Yes.
not friends. So I'm not really a fan of the way that you pee on me.
When did I pee on you?
Yeah, yeah. Good question.
I don't believe that ever happened.
Definitely
If I
happened.
peed on you, you would know it.
Jesus.
It would be an honor.
Yikes. It'd be an honor. I'd be honored.
What is going on?
What is
I-
going on?
I don't know.
He's trying to be a very pompous cat.
If I peed on you, it'd be an honor.
Well, I believe we
Oh,
can explore these tomes and books at our for nighttime reading, but for now, maybe we should more explore this dirty, damn dungeon.
You think we should do more of the exploring?
Well,
Unless we want to rest for an hour or so, it's up
are you
to
looking for any place in particular? Can I help you find something? He looks up from his book.
Yeah, I'm looking for friendship.
Oh god.
He licks his finger and turns a page.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of shakes his head.
Why don't you go on and head out and try and find this place you all venturing for, and I'll follow behind a bit. How about we
Okay.
meet up somewhere?
You want to split the party?
For a few minutes or so.
I'm terrified. I will not leave you. Leave your side.
I will not. I refuse.
But
There's
Look,
no
I'm
way
just saying
Osa would ever leave you after you died earlier and I died like 3 times.
but Vok is here.
Never again.
They're very experienced, and look how strong they look.
Vok can
Go
come
away.
with us.
Vok can totally come. I'm gonna persuade you to say that you should go on out adventuring with Vok. I think he can show you the ropes a bit.
I don't want to see his ropes. You need to come with us.
Fuck, no ropes. Fingers too big.
I lean over into
Makes
Oso's
sense.
ear. Yeah. Lean over into Oso's ear and I say, I'm trying to see if I can get information out of him. Dragon bone to dragon bone. How you not seeing that?
Did you see Dragon Bone to Dragon Bone?
No.
I think BB has the
More.
hots for this one.
All right. The
It's just the same deadpan face that he looks at all of you. He's just like, is this a plan or am I gonna go on venturing
Right.
with you all?
Calm down, kitty. It's not that at all. Don't be ridiculous. So I guess I'll go hang out with him. As long as you're not that far behind, okay?
I promise you I won't be that far behind.
Okay, cause just remember what happened last time.
I want to see if I can give him something from like my belongings that'll kind of calm him down.
How about your handkerchief?
No, I need that.
Oh, not the handkerchief.
How about your
My
hat with a hole
hanky.
in it?
You need the
No.
handkerchief for the
How about
for
your
face
gun?
covering.
No.
I definitely want to see Oso drawn with BB's hat though,
Oh my god.
because that sounds adorable.
The hat leaning off of one of the antlers.
Fine. I
Yeah.
I take the hat off and I'm gonna give him the hat. Be like, look, go on. I want that back. I'll find you down to the end of the
Well,
world.
But this is your hat.
Uh huh. Don't
Okay.
drop it.
I'll try my best.
While they're discussing that, can I just like kind of have a whisper to not whisper, but
Like a
talk
kitty
to
cat snack.
Felrex real quick about something?
Yeah.
Can you let me know if you've ever heard of something in the where is it? Dwemercore about a certain school that has been heard to populate there?
The Dreamer Core. I have.
Yeah.
I've heard some things, whispers really, but they say that Hallister's prized apprentices go there to, well, learn dark magics. It's presumed to be a foul place, but powerful. We would be very interested if the Harpers could get hands on some of the things they're working on down there. If not just to find out what it is they're working on down there.
Good to know. Thank you for your information.
Information delivered.
Onward, my fellow compatriots. I start to walk out the door a little bit.
I follow him. I'm really inspired by what he said. I'm very influential. Easily influenced.
Alright. So BB lingers behind. The rest of you guys head out. Just put BB over there. So where are the rest of you guys headed right now?
I don't know.
You guys leave, and the next immediate places are the Guts and Garters, which you've already been to, and Thaglar's Foundry, although you see other lights in the distance to the west.
Yeah, I think we
Is there-
probably head west because we
I
haven't
could go
explored
the
that
distance.
area.
Wait,
as
Can
much.
I, Newt, do you want to go look at the necromantic
Yeah,
relics?
the Eye of Newt. He said he had
Yes.
them.
Her name is Newt.
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 Yes, exactly what I said.
You nailed it, buddy. Congratulations. Pretty
Also,
good for a cat.
Hey, if you all haven't run off yet, let's just meet up at the Flagon and the Dragon in a few hours.
Oh, you already know I was on my way there.
Cool, perfect.
I don't know
I
where
mean-
that is on the map.
It's on the first floor.
Don't worry, I have an
all the
eidetic
way
memory.
down on the first. What floor? We're on
You're on
Is
the
this
middle floor.
second- the second-ish.
The middle level. It
middle
says
level
so
of
on the map.
Middle management.
Want it in number form.
Well,
All right.
middle is between the lower and the upper.
Okay,
Ooh.
will do. Dragon boy. Off. I guess we can head. I don't know, west.
Okay. Well, Newt and I want to go look at the stuff that they said.
Okay,
Where
that
was
is that is upstairs. So you guys, I guess, can stay behind.
All right.
Whoops.
Okay.
Okay.
We're so fucked.
Are you
Probably
you guys
follow them.
following them? Okay, then I'm
I
gonna
want to
have.
get. Yeah, I want to stick with as many people in one area as possible.
I was
Okay.
gonna
So
say,
we're
you
not too
definitely
split
were
up.
Super
Like
fucked.
this, that would get a little insane. So I'll just go where Newt and whatever are. As long
Okay.
as I get my fancy fees later, that's all I really care about. So we're-
Okay, you guys into Dalgar Fortress on the upper level. There actually are a bunch of rooms up here. I didn't realize that.
oh, thank
Yeah.
God.
So you guys head up the stairwell, which is right about there, and walk through a door. There's a small hallway. There are two rooms that seem to just have beds in them, so it does look like that there are two beds. However, one of them seems to be Felrax's room, as it has a lot of his amenities there, as well as a few personal effects. You close the door, and just
Can I
at
take a quick peek in there real quick to see if anything jumps out at me.
Yeah, just a quick peek.
you can make a perception check, see if
Yeah,
there's
that.
anything useful.
Want to roll that one? 27.
That's
Damn.
a high perception.
That is a hefty
That is
number
quite
there.
a peak. That is a hefty peak.
It's quite a peak, my dude.
I'm just gonna take a little peek.
I'd say two peaks.
I see smells.
I can see.
Oh fuck!
I
What
know
is
what
it?
you had for dinner last week.
Brown bear, what do you see? All. Okay, so you look around Felrax's chambers. You see that there's a chest with a mirror on top of it, almost like a vanity. There's a dresser filled with clothes. They're like kind of open and like hanging out of it all over the place. The guy seems quite messy when it's in his own personal chambers. There's a lot of like scraps of like unfinished scrolls and whatnot, as well as several just iron chests that are like stacked on top of each other. They are also etched with what look to be magical runes. They are glowing ever so faintly. And also there's a simple bed in the room. It is not made.
Oh, so someone.
Simpleton can't even make a.
A gently used bed.
One bed
Slightly
gently
stained.
used.
Slightly stained, gently used.
Well, if Phoebe has anything to do with it, it'll be extremely used tonight.
Oh, what?
Alistair.
Oh, oh
Alistair's-
God!
There you go.
Oh, so close
Context
your eyes.
clues,
Close
my
your eyes.
friend.
So that's what you
Alright.
see in this chamber.
I won't do anything further. I just wanted to observe.
Okay.
Won't steal from him yet.
Fair enough.
Look, fresh towels.
Yes, I have my eye on those. Fine embroidery quality.
You're such a towel pervert.
I love towels.
You sure do.
Gotta
In,
put that in my bio. Lover of
I
towels.
think you love any freshly folded linens or laundry, some would say. Just like a real kitty cat.
Mm.
Meow.
in this main hallway chamber, there is a simple sink. There's a few crates filled with like dried food, barrels filled with ale and mead, as well as a few strange like shelves filled with arcane implements and whatnot. This is presumably where that Eye of Newt must be.
Yes.
Yes. I'm gonna rummage through the stuff. I'm gonna look for. I don't expect it to be in here, but this is just what I feel like I would look for. Is something to like bring my other half back to life.
You can certainly look through it.
Right. I'm not
Uh,
expecting it to be. I just like I said. I just feel like
Yeah,
I'd be
your
like,
other half
"Somebody
is
fucking help me."
objectively alive right now, just so you know.
Okay.
It's moving around and
Oh my god, it's in one of the drawers.
doesn't seem to be like an undead plant or anything.
Okay. I guess then just to like speed up the growth.
Okay.
Need some fertilizer?
Sure. I want to grow my armor back.
Make an investigation check if you're looking through the stuff.
Uh,
Anybody else who
right.
is can also attempt so.
Alright. This is my big debut.
Actually, really quick while they're doing that, I just remembered something. Can I run down to Felrax real quick, throw him that sword I bought? Say, hey! Felrax, just remembered I bought this. Can you examine this sword?
Oh!
Thank you.
What the fuck?
Don't
be
throw
wrong.
shit at me!
Appreciated.
Who threw this shit?
Examine this sword for me and tell me all its secrets. If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Please.
Sure. You run back
Thank you
upstairs to
much.
join the party.
Yes. Quick, so I can do that.
Alright, so you guys
You
looking
even
through.
left yet?
Sorry?
You
We're
even
trying.
left yet?
No, they went
Okay.
upstairs to go investigate everything. And I'll get
Well,
to
they
you
were
in a
getting
second,
drunk.
BB.
You get a bone zone session.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yikes.
Oh God!
So as you're looking through, You find a lot of stuff that you're not sure what it does, but Newt, you see lots of, you recognize a lot of different, like, animal skulls and whatnot, but they're from creatures that you aren't quite sure what they are, and even Oso's having a hard time, being a druid, recognizing the skulls of some of these
Can I do a
creatures.
history check?
Well, it would probably be a nature check to try and figure those out.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still unrecognizable to you, sadly. These must be Underdark creatures that have maybe been found wandering in the Undermountain. But you do
Are
also...
any of them intact?
Sorry?
Is anything in here like intact or
are
like?
they fractured skulls?
No, they're entire skulls. They've got maybe a few cracks in them.
Cool. Just checking.
Okay.
Wonder what's going on here.
And
I want to see if they're preserved. You know, like, oh, somebody take care of them, or
All right, what else do I say?
it looks like they've been dusted.
oh wow.
The other things that you see, there are a few spell books that, as you flip through them, they seem to be rather dusty and filled with necromantic sorts of sigils and spells. A wizard might be able to copy them into their book, but that's sort of beyond you guys.
Speak for yourself.
Just as well, you find a strange crystal, like, orb that is sort of emanating this red glow. It was dimly lit from beneath a little, like, black silk cloth, but you lifted it up to see what was underneath, and you found this, like, strange orb.
Ooh.
You're not sure what it is, though.
Oh boy, I also wants to grab that orb, my dude. Fuck. Let's see.
Wow.
Have I learned my lesson?
No.
No.
Ooh, I don't think I have. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab it. Ooh. I think I'm gonna grab that orb.
Okay, do you grab the orb?
Can I buy a Val? Yeah. Let me go ahead and grab that orb.
You grab that orb. There is a strange tickling upon your fingers.
Oh no.
I'm gonna have you make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh. Not my strong suit. Ignore that.
That should be your strong suit. You are a druid.
That is my strong suit, actually. I was just being.
You lied.
That's
Yeah.
not my strong
I
suit,
fucking-
27.
7.
This orb used to be part of me.
This will heal you.
This will heal me completely. I made this orb.
You hear a dim voice, like, clawing at the back of your skull. And
Yep.
you can't quite make out what it's saying, but eventually it starts getting louder and louder, just saying, kill, 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 kill. And then you, like,
Yeah.
just put the orb back quickly. You've resisted whatever it was trying to do to you.
I was
but
like on board for a second though. Like,
kill,
yeah. Oh
kill,
wait, no,
kill,
no.
kill, 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 clapping and looking around the room.
Yeah,
Nobody's
yeah,
joining
yeah,
in.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, yeah, never mind.
Like, no, you're gonna love it. Oh wait, never mind.
Shit, killing kills people. Fuck.
Killing actually kills people. Shit. Good song though. All right. That's creepy. Can I destroy that thing?
You can. I mean,
I'd
definitely
like to
try.
destroy it, please.
Okay.
I throw it on the floor and I smash it.
Oh boy.
Okay. Why don't we go to
Why
BB for a second?
I don't know, but I have a feeling that's gonna be a really bad thing.
Am I chaotic good? Is what this means?
Are we dead?
There's a small explosion from the 3rd floor, and
Well,
smoke.
that you've been talking to Felrax for a tick, so Felrax just looks up and what do you need?
You just hear poof.
I just figured I'd ask for some information. You know, seemed a bit too much. Be talking amongst. Hold on, fucking motorcycle.
You said figured that ass.
Like, get the
Did
fuck
you
out
say
of here.
figured that ass?
No, I said
There was a
fucking
motorcycle.
Motorcycle.
No, before they just I figured that ass.
I
Can I get
figured
that
I'd.
ass?
Let me figure that out. Let me figure that ass. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
You say axe. I figured I'd axe. Is
Let
that
me
better?
ask you a question.
Just ask your question. Why not?
yeah.
All right. Want to know if you got any information down on that 22nd floor?
The
Did you-
22nd floor
Yeah.
of the Undermountain?
Of your pants.
Of the under. Look,
You guys
it's-
aren't there, by the way.
It's not something that I wanted to ask in front of everyone else, but I'm looking for someone. I figured you and your group might have a bit of an inkling as to what might be happening.
We don't know much. We know that the Shadow Dusks fleet down there, but
Uh-huh.
we are not able to get down there, as it were. This is our base of operations. It's not like we have other redoubts deeper in the Undermountain, but we do have some Harpers out exploring. If any come back with information, I'll let you know.
How many might be out there? Just to keep tab in case we bump into anyone. Don't want to start shooting off and hitting the wrong folk.
Trust me, if you reveal yourselves as Harpers, they will probably do so as well.
That sounds like a really bad club. How y'all keep any secrets if y'all just talking about, hey, I'm a hopper?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Oh, I'm right there. Sorry.
Well, I trust you implicitly because of the names you gave me, but you can trust a Harper with this. And he opens up his robe and reveals.
Penis. Oh God.
He opens up his robe from his chest and reveals that there is a sort of lapel pin sort of thing there. It's bejeweled, but it seems to show a golden harp.
Oh, that's really on the nose.
This
I
is
wish-
the sigil of the Harpers. It's a little on the nose.
I wish I was there so I could fucking roast him so bad.
He's like kind of just squinting his eyes because he also wants to roast him, just like, oh, he's holding back his tongue just a little bit.
Yeah,
Well,
for once.
I guess he's usually very quiet, except for when we can't figure out what to do and he has to talk.
No, I just meant like you're a pervert. Seemed like.
All right. You want to
Okay.
think Vivi's a person? Go right ahead.
Well, that's what Alistair was implying.
That's what, because Alistair's the
It said
pervert.
nothing of the kind.
You're not there. You're getting drunk.
None of you
Thinking
were
to my-
there.
Oh, is it?
I looked at Falrax after shaking my head because I was thinking of how on the nose that is and how sad that kind of is at the same time. But he's also wearing a sheriff's badge and he's like, eh.
It's a living.
I guess I got one more question for you. Have you heard of any news from or about the missing Rosner family fellow?
The
Rosando?
Rosnars.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a Rosnar come through. Not here at the fortress, but they did come to Skullport. They were discussing things with the Xanathars, which grabbed our attention. We followed them, but they lost sight of us, somewhere in the Sargoth region. It was a few
Any
weeks
idea
ago.
by chance what they might have been talking about?
They were talking about, well, reigniting a sort of slave trade.
Yeah, that's old news. Nothing else though.
No. Not that we know of. That's probably the most nefarious part of talking to the Xanathar Guild. Maybe if they were smuggling drugs with the slaves, maybe that would be double trouble or something, but that one's pretty bad. So we wanted to know that.
Well, do you know the origins of where this slave trade might actually happen and where it's held or any other, I don't know, old knowledge
Well,
that they might try to dig back up?
the Rosnars were known for their slave trade before they gave it up some years ago. Apparently this Rosnar seems to think that it's time to start it up again. Although going through Skullport is a little difficult. Although there are plenty of people in the Undermountain that could theoretically be easily captured and, well, brought along wherever they so choose. It's not like the Waterdavian city guard is down here.
Aye. Now, when you say slave trade, they going after humans, dwarves, elves.
I assume anyone that can lift things and follow orders.
Lift things up and put them down.
So, gestures to self. Someone like me, by chance.
I mean, I suppose.
I'm
Are you looking for a job, or?
No, I'm looking to see if we bump into these fuckers, if I should sit there and pretend to be dumb and get in there and figure out what's going on. You're welcome.
Well, we assume that they're trying to establish some sort of path, and that's why he headed back through the Sargoth region, because there is presumably a way out.
River.
There's presumably a way out of the Undermountain, somewhere on that level, following the Sargoth River. I can tell you where we lost track of them.
That might be some information that's pretty good.
Sure. You can find... Whoop. Just hit my microphone while turning a page.
Turn the page.
Turn the page.
Dun, dun, and the thunder rolls. And
They-
the lightning strikes.
Crescendo headed through the Shadow Pass. He took that way out. We lost track of him in the maze of tunnels beyond, but perhaps if you have some sort of ranger in your group, you might be able to track them better than, well, me, a mage, could.
We had one.
Unfortunately, I think he
Not
got
that
eaten by a
bad,
brain
no.
pocket.
Well,
I mean,
That happens. Anyway, you would probably want to tell your friend here. He finished casting a spell. He's been doing it sort of intermittently. This is just a simple +1 weapon. It just, well, +1. We have a sort of scale for these things. It's about 1 through 3, but we call this a minor weapon. It has a few quirks. It won't get dirty, so that's interesting. Also, good to know, it screams when ghosts are nearby. Something to look out for. And hands you back the sword. Tell your friend.
I'll pass it along. Thank you kindly. And he goes to reach up for his hat, but he forgets that he's not wearing it to try and tip it. And he just like puts his hand back down.
Farax
feel
kind
a
of
tug
like
in my hand.
smiles or smirks and just goes back to their book.
Yeah, the books that are surrounding them. Is there any like information that might be interesting, just from peeking at it, or just like looking at his notes before running off?
It doesn't
Like,
look
hidden
like
things?
nothing really piques your interest as far as specifically Shadow Dusk Hold or
Alright, well,
anything
this is
like that.
a goddamn old grubby rat hole. I'm gonna go and try and find the rest of the group as they're probably wandering off.
They have not gotten far. As you are heading up the stairs, you hear a shattering of glass and a flash of red light emits from the stairwell above. Felrax
Oh.
yells from down below, "What was that?"
I sweep it under a rug.
There is one rug.
Is
in the
there a
room.
rug?
There's one.
Do I do a
rug.
rug check? A rug check?
It's a small rug, and it's kind of like bulging from the
Yeah, it is.
orb. There is a strange mist that sort of emanated out from the orb and has started
I waft
filling
it like
through
away,
the
like
room.
I blow it away, and I like fan my hands over it, trying to like push it out, push it away.
I'm gonna
dissipate
need
it in the room.
all you guys that were in the upstairs, so basically everyone but Blue, to make a con save. Constitution.
Ah.
Your brand shiz.
My branch is
Constitution.
What is it? A
save.
constitution save?
Yes, it's a Constitution save.
Yes.
Eh.
You guys are all doing
yeah.
fantastic.
I am good. Holy
Newt's so
beans.
short, it like
Bean
went right
did
over your
not
head.
do as good.
Uh-oh.
oh
Oh no,
Vok.
bean.
Vok, you gotta take your protein, man.
Okay, so we got 17, 14. So I'm gonna say Bean and Vok. Okay.
Woo!
Your guys' strength is each reduced by 1. So basically Vok, and also I guess Bean now has -4 strength. Or sorry, just 4 strength. So yeah, not much has happened. But you guys inhale some of these like reddish fumes, and they seem to like wither your muscles a teeny bit. Some of you guys are able to resist it or like waft it away or back away in time.
Oso says, "Can we vape in here or what?" That's it. And he's
BB, you arrive at the top of the stairs on the scene. You hear Felrax get up and start coming up behind you.
Okay.
You have probably a round to act.
I ain't act.
I just
Um,
updated his sheet.
I'm just letting him pass on by.
So how big of a mist pile is it that he would notice?
The mist is still in the room. It's lingering towards the ceiling.
Alright.
Is he coming in?
You have about a round to act.
Is he?
Okay. Well, if he comes in and sees me, I'm just gonna say that I farted. But
Okay.
Is that carbon
I am
monoxide?
going to. I think I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, and I'm going to make it look like a pipe, I guess, and like pretend I'm holding it, and then make it look like that
Nice.
is what's causing all this.
okay, Alistair's chiefing.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Felrax storms up the stairs with his staff lit up. What was that noise?
What was what noise?
This mist everywhere. But
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, I believe that's my tobacco.
yeah, he's got some wacky tobacco.
I
I'm
just
sorry. I'm
wanted
sorry about
to-
him.
It's a
Right.
quick
Back.
fix before we moved on.
he's going to try and perceive what's going on here first.
Sure,
I'm just
have
gonna
fun.
Step back and
I'm
press
sure
up
he's
against the
just-
wall.
oh,
Let him
jeez.
do his thing.
A pipe? But what was that noise?
Oh, the noise. I believe I just dropped one of my personal trinkets and it kind of broke a little bit.
It was his other
Apologies.
pipe.
Yes, it was my glass one. It
Make
was my favorite pipe.
make a
that
deception
pipe.
check, Alistair.
Okay.
Can I cry? I say, I'm so sorry I broke it. I
I
want to give.
I mean, if
I
you're gonna
bumped you.
do that, then I don't really need to check.
Was it deception check, right?
Deception, yes, you're trying to deceive him.
There we go.
He narrows his eyes at you. Well, try to be more careful. All right?
Will do.
He sort of steps on the rug as he leaves. Ow! Damn it! And then he just keeps going down the stairs. Seems like he pricked his foot on some shard of glass.
What a prick.
Well. So please be more careful next time and. Yeah.
I mean, he intentionally smashed it. I saw him do it.
Bean, shut up.
Clearly.
Over and I get my hat
Oh.
back. Are y'all done
Um,
fooling around here? We got things that need to be,
Yes.
resolved.
Where to next?
I figured you'd all be gone by now and have to go and hunt you down, but it looks like you're still dicking around with.
Well, Oso
Whatever
saw a shiny and was distracted.
Well, look, I probably saved 1,000 lives, okay? So don't even trip.
Maybe.
Saved 1,000 or killed 1,000.
Unless they
You
were
don't know.
1,000 pedophiles.
What do you mean killed? You don't know what the fuck. No.
I don't know anything, so I have no clue what you did. All I know is you're messing with shit in a
Look,
place that's
That
giving
orb
us a home. So
hungered for
stop
death, and I stopped it. So
She
you're
doesn't
welcome.
know what orb you're talking about, man.
What
An
orb?
orb, an orb that
Exactly.
hungered for death.
Let's get out of here. Why are we still here? I'm so bored. Let's
Yes,
go.
this is. We
Newt,
have
come
all
on.
night to party in these rooms.
Party.
I didn't even get any eyes of Newt. Where are
Oh.
they? Yeah.
Oh yes, we were looking for eyes of Neot.
Uh-huh.
I guess she wants more than the two.
I rolled a non-natural 20. I should at least get
Blue's
one
going to the door
eye
and
of
walking
Newt
out with
in my pocket.
Unnatural.
So you do find some eyes of Newt. They were sitting on this one of these
Shake your
shelves as
head.
well.
Dummy.
There is a little pot, and there's a little green plant that is just kind of sitting in it. There's a lot of little round brown seeds that are upon it, and you do recognize these as a mustard plant, which is what Eye of Newt is.
Alright, give me that mustard.
Do you take the plant or the seeds, or
I take the whole plant and I'll put it in my pocket.
you, okay?
Take
Okay.
I look at her.
Are
and
you
I say, "I
taking
can
it
help you-
out
I
of
can
the
help you grow
pot?
that if you want.
Alright, well, can you hold it then?
What?
Mr. Potted Plant Man.
You talking to me?
Yeah,
Of course.
thank
I
you.
tuck it like
Alright,
behind
I'm
my.
giving him
neck.
the plant.
Okay. You
Awesome.
tuck a potted plant behind your neck.
Yeah, in like a little hole somewhere
Sure.
in between some like branches.
I guess just careful with that.
I give it a little home.
So, you guys take the Eye of Newt after smashing one of the necromancer's old items that was kept because they were important to the mage downstairs, and
I don't know what you're talking about.
Get your shit and then
and
leave.
stole some stuff from him, and now you can leave.
Whose side are you on?
He's lawful, and y'all being shits right now.
I'm not. That's not. He said you shouldn't have an opinion.
He's stealing shit, Newt. It's not yours.
It's mine now.
Yeah, so it is hers now.
Well, technically it's Oso's now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Drop
Well,
some
he's not my
coins.
dad. He's not the cops. Later, dog.
You always cling to me like some sort of lost puppy. I don't want to hear you saying nothing but daddy from now on.
Oh, what the fuck is a lust puppy?
Okay, Daddy.
Oh my.
You've created a monster.
I dropped some coin next to the as we're leaving.
Okay.
Just like
It's something, the DM says, as you guys leave through the second story of Dalagar's fortress, which lets out right over here. As you guys exit the fortress, you look up and there's something dominating the entire sort of chamber. It's a very tall sort of chamber here, with several like stalactites hanging from the ceilings. Whichever one is the right one. Insert the
Yeah,
correct term.
stalactites hang tight from the ceiling.
Yes.
Yes, with their mighty.
No.
No,
like,
no.
Alright. The stalagmites. Let's move on.
Listen, stalags might be on the top of the ceiling.
Or
No.
I just want to die.
I knew it and now I don't.
You Newt.
I knew it.
Amongst these stalactites are there's a very large sculpture of a spider. It has a Black Widow's sort of violin like carved into the
Nice.
abdomen
her.
of it.
Love ScarJo.
Okay. She does not exist here.
Oh, she exists in every dimension.
Non-canonical!
She's she's omnipotent and ethereal, so
But yeah, there's just a giant spider statue hanging over the entire cavern here. But
Should that be like a history check to see if we know anything about
I'm gonna
it?
say that none of you. Well,
never
I
seen it or
actually,
heard of
Vok
it.
would be the only one because just Vok's been here before. So I guess Vok can attempt a history check.
Sounds good.
How big is it exactly?
See this shadow right here?
Hella big.
Okay.
Oh my god, I just saw that.
Holy fuck. That kind of
9
spooked me out a little bit.
equals blown.
Oh, that was very fun to me.
Oh my god.
So Vok,
Nope, don't like that.
you've seen it here, but you don't really know what it is.
He's
But-
never seen a spider before?
No, he doesn't know what the significance of the giant spider statue in
Oh,
Skullport
gotcha,
is. He's seen it because it's huge.
Right, it's a rancho. Oh no, it's a Black Widow.
But
Is
yeah,
that, like,
it's probably about I'm gonna say about 100 feet above you guys,
Extremely
we
good
still in
song
the-
by Alice
maybe
Cooper.
80.
are we still in the fort? Or,
You just left.
Leaving the top floor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's like the top of the fortress ends like 40 feet before this spider does, and it's surrounded in like battlements at the top.
Ooh.
Well, where to next?
Yeah.
That spider's creepy as fuck.
You're telling me.
I think we just need to head on somewhere. Got a lot of shit need to figure out, and not a lot of
Perhaps
information.
west.
That Dragonborn.
Blue, did you ever figure out, did you find any leads on what you're looking for?
Nope, not much. I just,
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
I mean, do you own the Undermountain? Your name is also Alistair, so
Wait, you
I
looking
just
for the-
noticed that connection.
all right. I'm gonna go
Holy
with
Believe
shit!
That's just a
I'm gonna-
fancy coinkydink.
Is it?
Going with no. I'm going with no.
I'm
Inside check.
immediately terribly suspicious of this fucking cat now.
Maybe one day I can fake to be Hallistair.
Yo,
Everybody
okay.
thought it was
No,
Hallistair. It was actually Hallistair.
fuck me.
So BB, you are squinting your eyes at Alistair, and you know, Alistair's kind of a crazy cuckoo bananas guy. So's this cat.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
he fucking is.
There might not be a connection, but you don't really know Hallister well enough to know.
Right.
About Alistair.
I don't like what's happening.
I want to go back to catnip.
I get him
no.
some towels immediately.
Just in case.
Just to be like,
Oh.
look, I'm on your side. Look.
Warm and moist.
I
Ew.
guess to answer your question, I ended up figuring out maybe a little bit more about this Crescendo kid that we're looking for.
Lando
But looks
Calrissian?
like yeah, Lando Calrissian, sure.
And do
Uh,
tell you
Not
like
much
some
other than the
Colt
fact
45.
that he was heading through the Shadow Pass and got lost near the maze.
What?
Oh yes, he
Okay.
was last seen backtracking on a
BB just learned new information and told it to you.
Oh, okay. Well,
what was
let's...
it? A maze of what?
So Crescendo's heading through the Shadow Pass, but the Harpers lost him near the maze, and I forget what the name of the maze was, but I know it'll show up.
The
and be
maze
like,
didn't
oh, hey,
have
the maze.
a name.
was-
It's just
yeah.
a maze of tunnels.
That's what he said. Maze of tunnels.
Yeah, that
Oh,
Felrax
good.
mentioned.
I can't wait to get into that.
And judging by what you've heard from other people, that was probably 1 or 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Jesus. Is it even worth looking at? Finding him at?
Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah,
Nobody
he's
lives
fucking-
more than 2 weeks.
Long gone, right?
Long gone, or he's got plenty of time to set up that weird little slave trade ring again, because it seems like that's a big thing he's definitely working on. It's the second person we've heard mention that.
I mean, if he's got friends in low places, then maybe.
Then I think we might need to find ourselves some lower places so we can go in and listen.
So you guys are
Oh,
currently on the uppermost level of Skullport.
Definitely on the wrong floor.
We're definitely not in low places. All right.
Like slither along the ground kind of low.
No, I got it. Yeah, metaphors are good. I get it. Oh, you mean actually?
I don't. You do as you please. Oh, so
I don't please. I don't do. I'm here for you.
you're talking.
He's here
All
to
right, then
please you.
Where you guys
we
walking?
be a moving.
I'd like to go, I don't know, anywhere but here. There's more things west. Let's check out west, I guess.
I would like to find some scummy place. Maybe like
Yeah.
almost at the level of the garters, but not that because I don't want to deal with Xanathar thugs. Maybe something just like a neutral zone full of creepy thugs. I feel like we're just gonna find thugs. Let's go into a back alley maybe and go beat some people up.
Fine, dog.
Uh,
We're gonna find these thugs.
so the thing about the uppermost layer is that there's this giant central thing that's actually a natural separation, separating like the top half of Skullport into two halves. It's like a natural like cavernous shelf sort of thing.
So you can't really get.
Yeah, you need to go
any of
down
the
to go
other
up
places.
again.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
Well,
But you can easily maneuver your way over there. Just getting that there for a visual. But if you guys want to head to the uppermost part, again, I can just yoink.
It
Eat.
depends how y'all feeling about this.
I feel
I
great.
feel like this place is gross, but let's move on.
Mighty weird, picky adventurer you are.
Yeah, I just have taste. This dungeon doesn't.
I'm just gonna let you know there are the finer things that are hidden amongst all them dungeons. Amongst the grime.
Well, if you guys are trying to get to the other side, I could maybe go spy for you if you want. Check it out.
Was that beast?
Newt,
Bat.
what does your toad want?
Is it a toad or a
Everything.
bat?
You think he's a toad?
He transforms
what
into a
form
bat
he
and
was in.
goes, "Yeah, but I can be a bat." And there's like a hole up there. I could probably fit through. Get to the other side, see if there's anything worth looking at over there.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
Do
check
it.
that shit out.
Do it.
Do it.
You won't.
As you wish, my lady.
Oh, does he tip his fucking fedora?
Yes, of course, it's obligatory.
Disgusting.
Okay. So you guys, well, Bean heads over, and Newt, you can just simply concentrate, and you can see through Bean's eyes this entire time. So Bean flies around and starts looking around for anything. There are a few of those like weird, like flame
Owls.
skull things over there, like just floating about. There's about 3 on this level, surprisingly. Bean avoids those. Bean goes where the lights seem to be, and finds there is one place called the Nightshade's Caress. At least that's what the sign says. In the window, there's a bunch of various herbs and elixirs and other like various liquids inside of flasks. There's also baskets of fungi and stuff. There seems to be movement of a humanoid figure tending the flowers within. Bean also heads over to this other place. There is a store. It seems to show an image of a urn that is just tipping over with water. It's called the Overflowing Urn. The structure itself is like crumbling half apart, and the entire building is like tilting a bit to the east. And the you don't actually know what this store sells without going in. There's no windows to it, unfortunately. And the last place is
what was it called again?
the Overflowing Urn.
That's the overflowing iron. Okay.
There's another place with very dim light coming from within. There's only like one candle lit through the window. Bean looks inside and kind of transforms into a centipede to like get a better sense of what's inside there. There's a humanoid figure sitting at a desk, and they've got a jeweler's loop, and they're looking at gemstones. It looks like they've got entire like crates filled with gemstones in here.
Whoa.
Bean crawls out and turns back into a bat and flies back to you guys. Hey, did you get all that?
Can you repeat for the group? In your own words, for the class, please.
He just said it.
I did. And Bean says that.
Okay. I asked if anybody needed it.
Oh. No, I think we got it.
Okay.
I mean, it might be. I'm just throwing it out there. If people be paying for slavery, then they also might be paying in some sort of currency. Could be gems or gold.
So you think
That might be a place to check out.
I think it's a front for some lucrative business.
you're saying follow the money is what you're saying?
I'm not saying it's a front end, yes. I'm saying follow them.
All right. Follow
You
the
guys
money. Let's
do
get
recall
conspiracy
that
theory on this.
Kalal did tell you guys that there was a place where you could get gemstones appraised in Skullport. This might be that place.
I think this might be the place.
Where you can get gemstones appraised.
Right. Do we have any gemstones? I have a gemstone, don't I?
I do.
I feel like I was given or picked up a stone.
Picked up a stone that fused with your body and brought you back to life.
No, you don't know about that.
I think
Just making
everybody
sure
but
you're
you
not
does.
getting confused. Yeah. And
Oh,
I think
wait.
everybody knows that.
Oh, okay. I don't know that. Okay, I got you. Oh,
You cut out.
Robot.
He'll be back in a minute or so.
He has to re.
He's got to reboot.
He's got to restart.
Rotate.
Also, you cut out for a second.
oh, no, I was just. I have a bloodstone necklace.
Okay,
That's
well,
what I was.
that's
reading.
something.
Cool.
That's what I thought I had.
Shiny.
but either way, it's up to you guys. You can also go to a different floor if you wish.
We gotta keep walking. I gave us places to go. If you don't feel like going there, then
Yeah,
we gotta
that's
find.
just. I believe half of this level is cut off by this giant crevice, so perhaps we should maybe walk north a little bit, find some stairs. I believe there's some lights and a tavern above. Is that what I see?
There's lights coming from that direction, yeah.
Thirsty.
You guys wander up there.
Yeah, let's just go that way. Go somewhere. Can't control the thing for some reason.
I'm down. Are we sure that that spider is just a statue?
It hasn't moved yet, and Vok has
Yeah.
been here long enough
Yeah.
to know that it still hasn't moved.
But
Okay, I asked
When
Bach
you're-
that.
when you're in a
Are you-
campaign with Chris, statues are always the enemy. So
So are brain
Knowledge.
puppies.
Meta.
You
I
guys,
Can be still long time. Probably not that long.
Wait. What? Wait.
what?
Not that long?
Spider hasn't moved since I've been here.
Okay. All right. Okay. How long have you been
Doesn't
here?
mean it's never moved.
Vok's probably been here about a week.
A week, and it's
okay.
definitely never moved in its
Good.
existence.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I agree. Nothing to worry about. Let's onward.
Yep, move on.
As you guys are walking, you come upon another place filled with lights in a deep alley, and there's a sign hanging over what appears to be a gaping mouth filled with teeth just coming out of the wall. And there's a wooden sign there that says "The Worm's Gullet." It's written in a sort of scrawled common text, but it also is written in Dwarven beneath.
Go in.
This sounds disgusting.
Wait, why?
It's the worm's gullet. That's probably like one of the worst names I could think of for
Hey,
a
everybody's got to eat,
bar.
man.
It's the
You don't need
worm's
to eat.
It's the way of the
gullet.
nature. Okay, look, now you're really putting me on blast here. You know what I mean?
All right, well, we can
That's the
check it
worst.
out.
Not the worst
Look.
name Volk has heard.
See?
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah, it could be named Oso.
You could be. Oh,
Aha!
right. It's weird. I've never backhanded a frog, but I think I'm about to.
I like that.
Good luck, I'm up here, I'm still a bat.
I'm pretty fucking tall.
He's
Not
gonna
this
walk
tall.
into the gullet.
BB walks into the gullet.
I follow.
Can I check
So
the? Can I investigate the entrance to make sure we're not walking into an actual worm's gullet?
Sure. Make an investigation check. Actually, make a
Oh.
nature check.
I was like, oh, can I just look at it? Okay, make a nature check. Boop, boop.
Oh, hell yeah.
With a natural 20, you think that this is a very, very good-looking sculpture of a purple worm. In fact,
Uh-oh.
it's a little too good. In fact, it might be a petrified purple worm. And purple worms are known for being gigantic, burrowing creatures that live, well, underground, in places like the Undermountain. But thanks to your nature skills, you can identify that this thing is thoroughly petrified. It has been completely turned to stone from inside out.
Whew. All right.
It's
Actually
probably
had me
been a
worried there for
while,
second.
judging by the wear.
Good, 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 good.
BB, as you step inside, a small reptilian creature with a tail and like two tiny horns on its head. It's got black scales all over its body and two beady yellow eyes. It is holding a towel over one of its arms, and it bows to you deeply. Hello,
Oh.
welcome to the Worm's Gullet. How can I help you?
I'm
Like a
assuming-
table for. How many is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total.
Table
Your
for a
finest
lot. Finest
Well,
table
I-
for a lot.
I said 5, but yes.
Right this way. Right this way.
BB just kind of stands there. For a bit.
Big chair for Volk.
Big chair. Big chair for my friend here, please.
Of course. Only the
And,
finest.
I don't need one. I'm fine.
Does Niat need a
Oh,
booster seat?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
you-
Your,
You
your
guys
largest
get-
chair and your smallest chair, please.
You guys-
He's not sitting.
Bean as well, please. One for the lad.
I believe.
Several more of these creatures come out. There's about 3 of them here. They all start fetching chairs from around the establishment.
They
One of
say,
them takes
Be our guest. Be our guest.
He's
What-
not
Oh
sitting.
my god.
One of them takes
Finally.
a couch and puts it up to one of the round tables, their biggest chair, and one of them takes a very tall stool that would normally have been at the bar and puts it at the table for Newt to sit at. They also find a small bread box and put it on the table for Bean to sit at. They then throw several utensils onto the table in a heap, and the one says, "Is everything to your liking?"
Yes, finally, some good service.
Not sitting.
Much appreciated.
Of course. I'm Angor, and I'll be your server this evening. We'll have your food out momentarily. Thank you for coming to the Worm's Gullet. And he bows
welcome.
deeply and profusely as he walks backward towards this little spot on the wall and just like shoves a brick inside, and it sinks in, and a secret door opens, and he exits through the secret door.
Whoa.
We
That
didn't
guy seems-
actually order anything, but
We
he's bringing
didn't-
food anyway, so that's
Okay.
something.
That's kind of worrisome. Well, it's a good thing I don't need to eat.
BB still
I
standing by.
insight this like secret door thing, or
You certainly can.
I guess
You will
is it-
try.
or even
Actually,
the
make
guy
a
in
perception
general?
check.
Okay, yeah, that's probably better. Okay. Yeah, that. I know everything about that door.
Well,
Or
you
at least the people.
you see the secret door as it opens, and it kind of shocks you that there was a secret door. but after looking closely inside, you see that there is a uh, faint billow of steam coming out of it, and you heard several clinks of silverware from beyond, and a strange meat-like smell reaches your nostrils. It's probably a kitchen of some sort, you intuit.
Ah,
You guys
okay,
are
good.
alone inside of this, what is literally the inside of a purple worm's stomach, and weirdly enough, this is the second time that I have taken a group inside of a purple worm's stomach this
BB
year.
is not sitting. BB is still by the door. He did not walk over. He did not
Oh,
join you.
I heard you were not sitting. I didn't know you were still by the door.
Yeah, no, trying to like state that he is not walking over, because what the fuck are you all doing? We need to go and do shit.
What?
Walk hungry.
Ugh.
Yeah.
We were gonna go
Yeah.
do shit. We're hungry.
Yeah.
Oh,
we ended
hungry.
throwing it out
We
there. We
need
start
brunch.
walking.
I think, yeah, we're hungry.
You don't eat, oh so.
I'm hungry for companionship.
I just kind of took the reins. I was like, oh yeah, let's just fucking dine in for an hour.
Is there like you know when you walk into like a restaurant, sometimes they have like fancy places have like those glass panels to show like the menu. Is there a menu hanging up near the doorway when I walk in?
There is
Like, when it's
not.
still there? Okay.
Now there's
Is
just glass
there
panels to reduce
just trying to
exposure to
find-
COVID.
is there like one of those guest books when they do like the seating placements, anything like that? Like at the host like little I don't know what you want to call them. It's not a desk, it's a standing thing they use for like
There is a lectern of sorts here.
okay.
Where
Can
the
I go look
host is usually
Turn to like
chilled.
yeah, if no one's around, just gotta peek in on that and figure out what the fuck is going on with this place or how expensive the food is.
You look at the this sort of lectern. It's made out of stone and like a sort of tall, almost like a stalactite or stalagmite has been like chopped off at the top. There's a small book at like sitting on top of it that says ledger, which just simply says ledger
Cool. Wow.
on this top. There's also a stool behind it where presumably the reptilian creature was standing.
Oh, I'm
There's a
not
small candle sitting on
I'm
it
gonna
as
take
well.
that book and I'm gonna start looking through it. Seeing if it's like a bill and it shows how much a meal costs for one person. And then I'm also gonna look for a couple names. Like
Do you read Draconic?
I do.
I knew that, but I wanted to make sure
Huh.
that
I would hope so.
it was known.
Dragonborn reading Draconic? No
It is written in
idea.
Draconic.
Oh, mighty fine.
You open up the book, and the first one, the first entry, just has a name, but it's kind of hard to read in the sort of shorthand, and the name is only half finished. The rest of the page is covered in what appears to be crude drawings of kobolds, and they are all like pulling down the pants and throwing pies at another figure in the center of it, whose name, according to an arrow drawn to it, is Mr. Duty Pants.
Classic.
See, I like this.
You look on the next page, and there appears to be a three-panel comic of sorts that shows a skeleton dude and a snake dude, and well, they are yelling at each other before they just start once again throwing pies at each other. You're not sure what that's about. You flip the next page, and there just seems to be a giant turd that has been drawn with several stink lines on it, and this
Oh,
sort
yeah,
of
definitely
thing.
not eating here.
This sort of continues throughout most of the book. It looks like they're working on a new one that seems to show a dwarf with their eyes crossed out and a whole bunch of like laser beams shooting at them. And yeah, there's not much written in this ledger. I think they gave up after the first name.
Is it like colorful or is it just like kind of like ink?
They only
drawings
had
or
one
something?
ink
Okay.
pen, so
He had one ink, it was black.
Does any of them might look like a weird humanoid figure with like dark curly hair? I don't know. It's either like
Is the cross
really
shading actually
curly
good?
hair or something.
Mm.
make an investigation check.
Is there any rim lighting?
take the work later.
How's the
It
rimming?
doesn't. Is there good ankles in this?
Good ankles. Yeah, is it good ankles or did he life held it?
Is it like cankles?
Okay, so as you're looking through,
Have like rings on the fingers or something like that, because that's what they were thinking of.
as you're looking through, you do find what appears to be a human, and they did seem to be given dark hair, as dark as one color can go, but it's, short and curly. It could be the person that you're looking for, but you're not sure. They are currently bent over and being spanked by a fly swatter that one of the kobolds has, while the other one seems to be sitting on the other one's head. Not sitting on their shoulders, kind of, and riding them like a horse.
BB kind of
Oh
chuckles
my god.
from afar.
Am I into
it's
it?
not something-
Oh, you can't see
Oh
it.
hell yeah!
I can't see it. I'm just looking in the book while you guys are sitting down.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna go with them. I'm literally just like I'm gonna wait and
Does
watch.
she have a dragon boner?
That's up
Be
to
honest.
that's up to them.
But I'm
One might
I'm-
call it a bad dragon.
So the rest of the party is sitting at the table. You guys are pretty much alone in this room, although there is one other humanoid that you eventually spot sitting at the other side of the bar. It's a gray-skinned dwarf with sort of a deep
Gray
furrowed
skin.
brow, and they are just staring at you.
I'm sorry.
staring
At
at
all
the
of us?
table of them.
Sorry?
Who are they
Yes.
staring at?
The people at the table.
Okay. I just,
They're from over here.
I say hi, friend.
Oh, yeah.
The person slaps their hands down on the table and gets up from their stool.
Oh,
They hop down and start strutting over to you guys.
here comes a new friend.
oh boy.
I wouldn't be so sure about that,
I
buddy.
say, finally, somebody's game for friendship.
They
I doubt
walk
it.
up to your table. This dark dwarf points their finger accusingly at Oso. What are you doing in here?
Is this a racism?
I came with my friends.
Nice.
What are you doing in here? I say, like, kind of in his tone, but like, what are
Read the
you
room,
doing in
Oso.
here?
He's very upset.
I'm the purveyor of this establishment,
Oh, good, cool.
so don't be
So-
causing any trouble. Just eat your food, be quiet, and get out when you're done.
You're kind of rude.
Boy, that's
Rude.
Why are you so rude?
Why are you so questioning? This is a
Okay,
restaurant.
because-
You come here to eat. So you
Yes,
eat!
I can't eat. I came here for the atmosphere.
You can't eat?
Right.
Well,
Well,
he
I
doesn't-
can. I don't need to.
doesn't have.
Are you
the
gonna
actual-
eat? At my restaurant?
The
Well, my
greatest-
friends are.
Can I persuade him to not be so angry, please?
Can I?
You can certainly try. You kind of like
a
look
little bit.
you kind of look at him and you try and give him like the puppy dog eyes, and he just kind of looks at you. And don't even get me started on goblins. All right?
Oh.
I don't want any trouble from any one of you. You guys are gonna eat your food.
Right.
Get out.
Wait.
Vox
Um,
stands up and sort of
Bigger
just
pouty face. Oh no, no.
Make him more angry.
glares down.
What is Vok doing?
It's like, why are you so mean?
Yeah. Why are you so mean, dog?
I gotta be so.
Why are you so tall?
Because
Genetics?
Vox eat,
Why you gotta be so short?
Sick
Vox
burn,
eat
bro.
very well.
Your head too big for your goddamn feet.
Look down at my feet.
See? I told you.
I think my head plenty big, but your nose way too big for face. Maybe I squish
Oh.
for you?
Got him.
Make a intimidation check.
I need to change my yeah. Oh, this one. Awesome.
Oh,
Uh,
powers in here.
well, just don't be causing any trouble, all right?
You're the one causing trouble. I stopped talking.
He's
Whatever.
right.
Enjoy your meal.
Okay.
He
Weird send off from how you started, but okay.
he
Fuck
goes back
Will.
to the bar and is no longer facing you. He pours himself a glass and kind of keeps looking over his shoulder at you guys.
I spitefully take a. Is there like any bread or something in front of me? What is
No,
there?
you weren't given anything.
Okay.
No rolls.
Do we get any food?
Uh,
Yep.
Do you keep waiting?
Yeah.
BB, are you doing anything? There was an encounter that they seem to have handled.
No, I ain't paying for no food, and I'm just watching, waiting for them all to get their asses back up so we can leave.
All right. So eventually, the secret door opens again, and several of these black-scaled kobolds rush out. They've got a bunch of platters of food, and they all rest them in front of you guys. Each one appears to be a tin filled with a pie. It is all hot and steaming, and excuse me. It seems to smell faintly reminiscent of some sort of blood pudding or something, but it's also got a sort of bitter note, which is a little troubling. But they all hand down your personal pies for you, and then the gray-skinned dwarf comes back to you guys and says, "Hey, before you eat, I want to make sure that you're good to pay. It's 5 silver a head."
I
Yeah.
dropped 2 silver, and then I spitefully eat my pie and let it just like drop out of my mouth because I can't swallow it. So I'm just like,
You're Cookie Monstering it?
Yeah.
Nom, 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 nom.
I'm like, oh, this is terrible. But I pay double, and yeah.
Well, you paid half.
Half, it was 5.
That was
It was 5 silver pieces. You handed him
Oh,
2 and then ate the
10. I thought
pie.
you said 1 silver for some reason. Yeah, okay. I give him. I pay double.
Okay, that is 1
I paid
gold.
double. Great.
leave him 5 silver pieces.
Yeah, and I stare at him the whole time. Just
Is everybody else
Just-
paying for their meal?
locking eyes.
I
I
gave
will
him-
pay for
yeah.
my meal.
He collects your coins, counts them out in front of you guys loudly. 1, 2, 3. And then he puts them all into a pouch and says, "Enjoy," and walks back to the bar.
Can I kind of get the attention of one of the little workers
Sure.
or the waiter?
You motion to one of them, and
Hey.
they head over to you expectantly. Yes? Can I help
Kind
you?
of like whisper, what exactly is the deal with your the boss over there? He seems like he has a giant stick placed somewhat up his posterior.
Well, that's probably a good idea, for one of my comics. But,
Yes,
he's
small butt, big stick.
he's kind of new here. He was put in charge of the Worm's Gullet after the previous owner left. This guy's kind of a dickhole.
Why did the other one leave?
Well, poisoned food? The kobold shrugs.
Oh,
So this
hey.
food is. What you're telling me is this food is poisoned, or that his food in particular was poisoned?
His
I'm
food?
just curious.
Probably.
So what's the ingredients used in this pie? I'm very interested. I'm working up a recipe book myself. I'm bullshitting, but I'm just trying to get
Oh,
the conversation going.
a fellow, a fellow cook. Uh, well,
Culinary expert, yes.
yeah,
Are you an expert? Though?
humanitarianism. Yes, one of those.
Yes.
Well, this is our patented sturge pie. It's filled with sturges. We found them on the ceiling.
Oh Jesus!
Why know what a sturge is? Like, is
You
that,
guys, sturges are pretty well known. They're a
Really?
common pest. They're essentially the size of a bat, and they're kind of like a mammalian mosquito. They suck blood.
Like,
Nice.
oh, so triple E carriers.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you. Guess I will like. I'm gonna like dig in, but I'm gonna like check to
Throw up
see
a
if
little
the
bit.
actual like owner is looking, and I'm just gonna like fake like I'm putting it towards my mouth, but feed it to Bean.
Oh, yum yum yum.
Yes. Delicious. And I just keep fucking faking it till I make it.
I've put an image in the Discord for what a sturge looks
Yeah.
like.
I feel like you'd be into fancy feast, though. You know.
But this does. That's not fancy.
There's definitely some leftover, like, congealed blood in this pudding,
Whoa!
or
What
pie.
the fuck, dude? That's definitely like a rejected. Forget it.
I'll eat that. That sounds good.
Well, you are at the front and not eating anything.
Nope, I am not fucking dealing with any of this shit. I'm just watching from afar.
You watch for, like, a half hour or so as they eat their meal. Um,
I asked
I don't
if
eat a thing, but
asked
yeah.
for water because I assume that's free.
hot
Oh.
water?
Yeah, hot water, something toasty.
But
A weird request.
Water.
I'll see what I can do. And the kobold rushes into the secret chamber. After a while, they come out, and there's two of them there, and they're like talking to each other. And they, one of them points over at BB, and just kind of shrugs their shoulders. They both then see you looking at them, and then they rush back into the secret room. It's several minutes later before they come out with a cauldron filled with boiling water and walk it over to you, BB, and rest it in front of you.
Alright, that's weird. I'm just gonna take out my cooking utensils and some of my like stuff and pull out a little tin cup and fill it with the hot water and put coffee grinds in it and drink some coffee. It's great and disgusting and I hate it. No filter.
All comes full circle.
They both like are staring at this process, puzzled. But eventually they get bored and go back to the other people.
Be gone with you.
B takes out a French grinder and just starts getting
A
coffee.
little more rugged than that. Or like coffee grinds in a sock.
Yeah. We're armying it.
Kinda.
You guys finish up your meal after a while, as much of it as you'd wish to finish.
Which was basically none of it. So.
Fair enough. I'm gonna have you guys make Constitution saves.
Oh no.
Okay.
It begins.
Okay, that's
What? Well, I spit it out. Do I have to?
I'm gonna say no, so you don't need to.
Didn't
no,
actually
so...
eat any. Do I have to make that? Or
Yeah, you
Oh, you
technically
gave it to
don't,
Bean.
because you gave it to Bean. So you guys, although, you know, it was fairly okay, it's not long before your stomachs start to get a little upset, but you're able to kind of like keep it down. You seem to have gotten a bit of food poisoning, but it's nothing
Oh,
that you
no.
can't handle.
Food poisoning.
All right, you guys have finished your meal. What would you like to do now? The
not have food poisoning.
the dwarf
I was gonna purge.
the dwarf has gone back to looking at you guys intently.
all right. Well, I guess we'll just head out. But before I leave, I want to pull one of the workers aside and just kneel down and kind of give him a bag of my
Blowjob.
caltrops and say, no, bag of caltrops and say, at some point maybe sneak over and spread these along the floor of where the dwarf is sitting, and then when he gets up, he'll step on it. It'll be a good laugh for you. Fun.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Can we
we can use
free
this.
these people? They seem so.
Master has given Dobby some caltrops.
You're free.
I'm free now.
You're a free
If
elf.
they try to chase me down, I'll use the
Lord.
caltrops.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, this sounds like a good idea.
Y'all done with your meals over there? Been
Yeah.
kind of waiting. I tap my wrist, thinking, just whatever. I have sundial.
Bean, are you all set with your meal?
Yeah, it was pretty scrumptious.
You got food poisoning though, didn't you?
No. I have a cast iron gut.
But you're made of you're a flesh boy.
I am. I'm also a demon boy. And demons
Oh.
eat blood all the time.
Really?
Don't quote me on that.
Okay, because I'm gonna look it up.
No,
Yes,
no,
I'll-
don't look it up. Don't look it up.
Nope,
It's fine.
It's canon.
No, we eat blood all the
Nope.
time.
Okay.
all right. Demons eat blood.
Definitely canon, 100%.
I feel like
You got
Bean is Lucy from frickin' Enchantment.
Disenchanted.
I thought you were talking about I Love Lucy.
No.
It's like, what's the crossover?
It's like a little demon who tries to be like this really cool demon, but he's actually kind of like the runt of the litter, and he's definitely not liked by the rest of the family.
That's kind of what I thought too.
I feel like he's also king from the Owl House.
What?
Cartoon show. Anyway,
I'm sure it is.
I guess we'll walk back out to meet up with BB.
all right, you guys meet up after
Literally
your
waiting
dinner's
by
done.
the door for you to finish.
Well,
That's what she said.
I would give that 5-star service negative 3-star food.
Oh, I give it 0 stars because fuck that guy.
I said negative 3 stars. But
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Yes, and the owner was a jerk.
He's a real
I love
jackass.
those, but I did love those little guys running around. wrecking
Love is a
place.
strong word. You have no middle grounds.
Love as in appreciated.
Just fair.
Where next?
We got the same few places I mentioned before. The one
Where
up
was that
above.
now? I forget. I think we are above right now.
Are we above? Are we in the same area where?
We're in the
You're on the top
upper-
level.
Okay, well let's go find. Let's go see if we can go and find that funny little gem guy.
Okay.
Oh, here.
That just involves a trip down and then up again, but that's easy enough to do. Won't make you guys do that. But you end
I
up
want you
popping
to
up.
load the other page and then load this one back up.
Yeah. I
Cream
won't
will
be
love it.
obnoxious. You guys head over to where Bean had scouted, and head to Dumthoin's Jest, which is written in simple, like, box lettering as a sign above this establishment. There is just one candle lit inside.
So they're coming by sea? No, they're coming by land. No history. Okay, whatever. I go
Oh,
inside.
I get it.
All right, I'm going inside. Bye. You ruined it. It's too slow.
You head inside. There is a small tinkle of a bell as a black-skinned dwarf, and I say pitch black, like obsidian. They look up. They have a thick white beard, and they're sort of balding on top. They say, "Hi, how's it going? My name's Igara. I appraise gems." And he kind of like gets the gems that he was like looking at on the table and like scrapes them into a small sack and places them on the table.
Sack.
I guess take a quick little glance around the establishment to see if anything is interesting. Kind of catches my eye.
There is an open chest of gems near him. It's a small chest, like a lockbox, kind of. The rest of the room is filled with books. There's a small living space, sort of towards the back, with
So
a
it's like a shop and a home at the same time.
yeah, and there's also a bunch of other lockboxes that are organized. They seem to have little tags on them in Dwarven.
Mm. Are they all stacked up one on top of each other, almost like safety boxes in a bank?
Kind of.
All right. I'll tip my hat and be like, "Good." About to say evening, day. How are you doing? We just stopping on by because we happen to notice that you were in the area. And we have a few items of our own that we would like to get appraised.
Sure. It's night, by the way, but not much of a difference down here.
Wait, how do you know that?
How can you tell? It's pitch bloody dark all the time.
He's so fucking upset.
How the hell do you know that? Well, I'm a dwarf, you see. We kind of can feel the sun even down here.
Nope, that's not canon.
Oh,
Listen,
Just gonna argue over.
trick.
well, I wouldn't say I'm a dwarf, I'm a Durgar, but same lineage, really.
Oh, one of those.
Rude. I have a
I
quick
don't
question for the
see
DM.
lineage and race.
The other dwarf that was in the like the restaurant, you said he had gray skin, right?
Yeah, he also was technically a Durgar.
Okay, so I was just curious to see like if there was a, because you said that they also look like a dark obsidian like skin.
Yeah, they have a
Is it
range.
cracked at all? And like, do they look like stone though?
Yeah, they seem to have this sort of what's it called, like a patina to their skin
Oh,
that makes
that's
them look almost like stone.
pretty. I like that.
World of Warcraft style.
Well, I'm just making sure they're not like there's no cracks and then glowing lava coming through or something like that.
Oh no, it's usually more of a passing appearance, maybe a bit of texture.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of put an arm around Oso. I'm gonna kind of push you forward because you had mentioned things from before.
Me?
I have a stone. I have a bloodstone.
Oh, it's a necklace.
Yeah.
Here. Well, I already know how much it's worth. Oh, no, I don't. Maybe do I? Shit.
Don't worry about it.
hey.
Information.
Can you tell me what this is worth? Then I
I
hand
can
him a bloodstone necklace.
I can certainly take a look.
Yep, I know you can. That's why I asked. That's not. I didn't say that. That's
I wish you did.
Did you say I wish that you did? All right, then I said it then. But I said it nicer. I know you can. That's why I asked.
Well, I should say that before I appraise this, I do take a fee of 20% of whatever I judge its value to be.
Look at me. You got any gold on me. This is
Yeah,
all
when
you
I
were.
sell it, I'll bring it back to you. How's that?
No, it's up front.
How can it be upfront if I haven't had your services yet? That would be down.
I just need
back.
to know that you're good to pay for whatever I might find. If it's extremely valuable, then I will pawn it off and give you the remainder.
But that's mine, though. That's my necklace.
Yes, but then you wouldn't have been able to pay for my fee.
If it's extremely valuable, and I can set.
Yes, but you see, I don't know if you're gonna come back. This is Skullport.
Well, why wouldn't I come back?
You're new here, aren't you?
Die.
Oso just looks at him and says, "Cause we're in Skullport."
I am new here. How
Also
did you
does say
know?
that?
Like no, yeah. BB's gonna say that because like he gets it. We're in Skullport. People die. We almost died. I get
I don't know.
it.
I don't know what you're talking about. We made it this far. Whose side are you on?
I'm on my own side. I'm just saying.
I'm also.
This is my story.
I don't know. He just goddamn pay the man.
All right, fine. Check it. How much percentage?
20%.
God, I look at BB. I whisper. I was like, I already know how much it's worth. You just said to ask.
And how much is it worth? And I'll owe you. Right
It's
now, I got
200
8 gold.
Oh, great! It's 250 gold.
You're sure?
Yes. Well, no. That's what they told me.
All right. Well, maybe we can figure out if this fella is actually like good at his job.
That's what the DM told me. All right.
Yeah, I told you that, but that was probably because I needed to keep track of it for later.
Right. That is what you said.
Uh,
So okay, fine. Shoot. Go for it. Here. Knock yourself out. Literally.
okay. Igara takes it and starts looking at it under the jeweler's loop. Fine craftsmanship. Seems to be... perhaps... Yes, probably elven. But
Mm-hmm.
the gemstone is rather rare. But, well, finely crafted. I would put this in the range of, I'd say, 250, 260. Could probably get it for more with a good convincing. But I'll take it at the lowest value.
Good. I slash his throat.
What?
No, I don't do that.
What?
I was boy, that
I know.
escalated quickly.
I'm
That
chaotic
escalated
good.
real quickly.
Nope. Nobody swindles me. No, I don't. Slash his throat. I take. What is his fee? 25.
20%
Oh.
of 250. So that's what 50? I think.
50 gold. Yeah.
Yeah.
50 gold. Jesus, gonna break my bank here.
So that'll
Do I
be
even have that?
about 50 gold pieces for the appraisal.
All right, give me a second. I'm
Sure.
good for it. I'm good for it.
Hold on, before we go and hand over that gold, you know, just as a thought, maybe we can help you out in some way, and this could be sort of one of those odd jobs.
Did you just wink at him?
Yes, I'm winking. I'm definitely winking.
Did you say odd job or hand jobs? I'm sorry. I can't remember
Me-
the-
Wow, everyone is super horny.
So-
He's got one horn in his head. He's just one horn.
So me appraising this is an odd job for you? Because it's a regular job for
no,
me.
No. I'm sorry. Misunderstood. I mean, if you have any sort of odd jobs that need to be done, we can go ahead and do them as trade.
Quid pro quo.
Yeah, that fuzzy one said.
I'm furry.
I'm just imagining him off in the back corner, like, I'm furry.
I'm fluffy.
That's nice to hear. Yeah, I guess persuasion?
Sure.
I mean,
Igara ponders a bit and says, well, you do seem to be the adventuring type. Maybe I could use some help. You see, the folks down at the, what's that place called? The Keel Hall. They actually stole one of my chests a while back. Well, they kind of came in demanding it. They said that it was protection money, I guess, from the Xanathars.
For condoms? Oh.
But if you could get that back, it's got one of my tags on it, or it should. It looks just like these, and they point to the chests that are, like, lined up.
might I ask what each of those tags might say? Is that saying some person's name on it, or is that just
No, it's
someone
just
else?
written in Dwarven. It just says what the gem is. Stored
Ah.
gems, and I organize them.
Fascinating. I mean, I might be up for the squabble, but I look back at the party and go, how about y'all? Do we want to have a fight today?
I don't need to fight,
I don't need
but
to
I
fight.
but I will.
Anybody else feel like pitching in?
Let's get him.
Anything for you,
What can
BB.
help?
That'd
Walk
be
help.
mighty appreciated, Falk. What about you, Alice?
Alistair.
I'm gonna go with Cat's probably taking a cat nap.
Cat's got his tongue. Yes.
Oh, Kyla.
Alright, we'll just throw him right into the pit. He can fight. I guess. If you got any other information on these folk, we can definitely look into it. Per trade.
Sure. I'll give this one for free if you can manage to get back my chest.
Okay, great.
Alright.
Now you said for free. That's 50 gold. We're gonna murder some people.
I never said anything about murder, but I don't care how you get it back.
Oh, so where's your mind? Who said anything about murdering people?
What? That's what we do.
Why? Yeah, wait, where's your mind where you murder
We
people?
murdered monsters.
Are we a murder group?
Well, thieves are
We're
monsters.
going to commit a murder or a homicide.
Let's
They
not
might
forget
be-
the importance of body language.
I'm just throwing it out there. They might be thieves, but breaking a law is breaking a law. We're not here to execute them on sight.
Oh, I agree. I'm just saying, going by our past is
Martial law.
kind of our thing.
I'm gonna throw it out there that a manticore ain't a person.
That's not the only thing.
I don't know
we
about
thought.
the lizard folk, but those tentacle monsters definitely. I don't know if they'd be people.
All right, fine. Let's
Mm.
not kill them, okay? But we're gonna beat some ass.
Whoa.
Beating some asses. I'm definitely
Bean?
down for a tussle.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
slap
beat
some ass.
Woo bean?
We're gonna slap that bass.
Slap at the base.
Well, that means we should go and check out the keel. Where is the keel? I asked the dwarf.
It's on the second story.
Well, we have to go down to go back up anyway to get going, so might as well just check it out.
Is it received stolen chest? Or...
Here.
What's this guy's name again? Do we know? Did we ask him that?
They did mention their name.
Name?
They say, I'm Igara. If, you need that for your little notebook.
My name is Alistair Lafayette Cromwell IV. Nice to meet you.
And nice to meet you, too.
What was his name again? I literally...
Igara.
Okay.
Y-G-A-R-R-A. Obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
Duh.
The keel. K-E-E-L? I don't know if it matters or not.
Probably K-E-L.
Yep. Like a keel haul.
Okay.
Except it's a haul instead of a haul.
Yeah. Which way to this
Oh, I
hall?
get it.
Oh, there it is. It's on the map.
Anything else in the vicinity that you don't want to go and check out before we head that direction? Not gonna lie, I'm looking to crack some skulls.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Definitely horny for violence.
It
It's
seems
catching.
my compatriots have a bloodlust.
I'm just trying to keep us moving forward instead of, you know.
I was just kidding about slicing throats. You're really going to.
No, y'all drifting around like some tumbleweed, just making sure that we're at least drifting in the right direction.
I happen to know you really don't like tumbleweeds, so I take offense. Also, I'm a fucking plant, so that's also pretty rude.
Wow. So, are you guys heading
What are we,
this
what are we
direction?
napping? What are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know, what are you doing?
I'm waiting for you.
Just chilling.
You're the
Yeah.
one who wants to crack some skulls.
Yeah, you also
Believe-
initiated this quest.
I know. I'm just throwing it out there as a player. You're all welcome to initiate anything, please.
Stop playing League of Legends. Put
I
your sketchbook down.
No, nope, not that either. How's your focus, Ben?
Whatever it is you're doing.
Well, let's go.
Thank
Let's go find that hall and open
I
some
just said
veins,
that. How is he? Why is he gonna thank you?
because I'm.
Because
Get
you
outta
are.
here.
after a pause. It was
I
a good
said it.
kudos.
I said it in a prominent voice.
Prominent voice, taking charge and moving
Oh,
us
I'm
forward.
sorry that my tone of voice isn't alpha enough for you.
Alpha me, bro. All right. Well, we just head towards the hall now.
Sure, you can head
Cool.
towards the hall. So, you guys start looking around the place. Eventually, you find what could be described as the Keel Hall. There is an image of a poor person being dragged underneath a ship as the sort of sign of this tavern.
There's a wooden sign of like this poor guy being dragged underneath, like crawling out from underneath the ship, like his hands.
It's actually a really clever sign. The masts of the ship form the hinges of the sign, and the sign is shaped like a ship, and below the ship is a little string with a little doll just hung beneath it.
Oh, I love it.
That's rather cruel, but I like it a little bit.
Macabre, but cool.
Another cat.
Go
burglar.
for it. Yeah, don't play
Alright.
with the dangling toy cat.
Is there
I don't
cat? Is it?
understand why you.
Can we
think
roll to
I
check
would
if it's
want to
stuffed with
just
catnip?
Play with a doll like that.
It might be stuffed with catnip.
Yeah.
I still need to buy catnip. See if he's affected by it.
Chris, what's the catnip roll?
There is none.
Oh,
There
There
come
was an
on, what do I-
herbalist, but you guys didn't want to go there. So,
Fuck.
you guys head towards this fest hall, and as you kind of look it over, you see that there is light coming from within. You also hear distant voices, though you can't make them out. It sounds like multiple people laughing and kind of like it almost sounds like they're like playing cards or something,
Ooh.
and probably drinking.
Where is this coming?
Onward.
Damn it. Fine.
Damn it, Shane said something. Now I have to do something.
Yep. That's fine.
Open,
Glad someone else is taking initiative.
open door and let's see what happens.
Okay, you open the door. Inside there is a featureless room. I guess like this. There's a sort of entry hall with a bunch of like places to hang up coats and whatnot. There's a boot rack as well with a bunch of dirty, muddy boots and a bunch of belongings as well that have been left here by the door. There is also a door exiting this room that seems to lead into the main area.
Right. Well, let's move forward.
I'm gonna go into the main area.
Okay.
And there's nobody around.
There's nobody around right here.
It's like the
Can I detect magic?
mess room, I guess.
Okay.
Room or
What do you
something.
Just for fun?
Just in case.
I mean, I guess that's fair.
Happens.
There's nobody in the front door.
There's nobody here.
kinda
It's
weird.
a little suspicious, right?
A little bit.
I know.
You cast a detect magic, opening your eyes to the spirits inhabiting the rest of the world. There don't seem to be any sorts of magical things around, although you detect that there is one passing by outside. Perhaps one of those weird floating skulls.
Gotcha, gotcha. Cool, cool, cool.
Wait, is that okay? No, I guess I can't ask questions about that.
And I think to myself, I wonder why, if that's why they call it Skullport.
God.
Hey. Yeah, probably.
Welcome to 8 years ago.
Right.
Right.
There doesn't seem to be any magic around otherwise. Do you guys wish to push forward?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You guys open the door to this next room. There's a few tables in this room, and at one of them, there's about 6 people. A bunch of people in black leather armor. Some of them have like spikes sticking out of their shoulder pads. Very punk looking, and you can see that there's a few like little flying snakes flying about the room, and they're kind of like yelling and pointing at them as they fight each other and then collapse on the table, and then they continue to laugh, and then one of them suddenly stops everybody and goes, "Hey, we got guests," and this one guy stands up and pulls out a short sword. "Who are you? What are you doing here? Don't you know this is Xanathar turf? Or sorry, Zentarum turf?"
Well, which is it, Zentarum or Xanathar?
Zentarum. They both begin with a Z sound, and the DM got confused.
Yes.
Do you guys ever confuse yourselves with that? I'm just curious.
You ever think you're in the Zentarum when you're
You ever
actually in
wonder?
the Xanathar?
Yeah.
Technically an X and the other's a Z.
You ever zigtarm when you should have zagtarmed?
All the time, but that's not important.
Can I make a quick perception check to see if I can notice that chest anywhere
Sure, you can try that.
while I'm giving him the whole Zentarum, Xanathar bullshit? Oh, yay.
You look around the room, but you don't see it anywhere. There's a lot of stuff in this room. It's essentially an entire tavern bar. There's a whole bunch of barrels of ale.
But
There's a whole sure. There's a butt of ale
whole
behind
bunch
the
of
bar, and a bunch of glasses that are sitting everywhere. A lot of them are still dirty. It looks like this place has seen better days. A lot of the wooden structures are falling apart. One of the rafters has straight up fallen down. Doesn't look very well kept at all. So, you gonna answer my question?
Yes, well, where can we get a... I was wondering if we could get a drink in this fine establishment.
This guy looks back to everybody else and says, "This guy wants to get a drink. This guy wants to get a drink." And they all just start laughing, following the guy's lead.
Yeah.
I am rather funny, but
How stupid.
yes.
You'll take a couple steps forward and be like, "Yeah, this man is asking you kindly for your services. This is a tavern, is it not?"
It's not your kind of tavern. And he pulls his hood back and reveals that he's got two curved back ram horns on his head. He says, "This is Zentarum space, and you aren't getting anything unless Boskin Gorb says so," and he points to his chest.
And he points to himself.
Yeah.
Are you Boskin?
Yeah.
What's
You
that last
just
name
refer
again?
yourself in the third person?
Gorb.
It's all right, fellas. It's all right. Hold on. Let me see if maybe we can come to a deal here. I'm gonna put my hand out. I'm gonna try and shake his. Be like, "My apologies. We are adventurers, and we came down to Skullport looking for work and trying to see if we could find our way amongst the people. We're just looking for a drink." But the hand's outstretched to go and shake his.
He completely ignores the hand. Says, "You're looking for work for the Zentarum?"
I guess we are now.
Well,
I swish my tail at Oso.
What?
Swish.
well, what makes you think that we're in the need for work? I got a bunch of fancy heroes right here, and gestures to everybody at the table.
He's looking like I put my hand out again just to see if he would look at it. And the moment he looks away or looks toward my hand, the other hand is gonna pull out the pistol and point it at his skull.
Whoa.
Make a perception check.
Eh. It's more of just a, "Hey, prove myself. Look at how fast I am." The finger will not
It's
be
the
on
size
the
of my
trigger.
dick.
Pretty
Nice.
much, yeah. The finger's not gonna be on the trigger, so it's gonna be to the side. It's a safety hold.
As soon as he seems to drift away, like turn slightly away towards the rest of your compatriots. You pull out your gun to do like a quick draw at him, and he just sort of as you put your gun up towards him, you see that he now has a glass of wine in his hand, and he's holding a hand crossbow at you as well.
Oso is holding his own penis.
Whoa!
That's
It's a pretty.
Just to let you know, Warforged
It's a lot of
actually don't have
bark.
any
And
genitalia.
I say
I
draw.
looked that up. No. So he moves just as quick. Oso's gonna just let go of the gun so that it wraps down, like falls. I'm just gonna be like, that's mighty impressive.
Yeah, well,
Oso's gonna let go of the gun. I don't think.
Sorry,
I'm
I
letting
did say Oso because you're like Oso holds his penis, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's
No,
in my
I'm
head
not. I'm
now.
not letting go of my gun.
you seem to think
Not
you're
till everything's
Oso a
cool.
lot.
I do apparently. It's easier to well, Blue's
I
usually
am
yelling
Oso?
at Oso.
Usually talking to Oso, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. I get that.
Listen, you can't pull the wool over Boskin's eyes. And he points at his own eyes, and you kind of notice that they're completely white.
It looks like
Hot.
someone already did, friend.
You know, just throwing it out there. I showed mine and you showed yours. That's all I wanted.
And I showed everybody mine.
Oh,
It's times like this I thank the gods that I'm blind. Anyway,
Oh no!
Tiefling, he actually is blind completely.
have a seat.
I say, here, have a feel.
You don't. You have vines growing down there.
that's it.
I don't actually say that. I just thought that'd be funny, like a blind person. Well, if you want to,
Listen,
You want to feel my dick?
you want to know what I look like.
listen, it takes a lot of, well, something to pull something on old Boskin over here. Have a seat and maybe we'll discuss these terms.
What, the hand job?
And the
We get it.
conditions, correct?
Does that mean we get a drink?
I'll consider getting you a drink once I find out what you can do for me.
I look back at the group.
Oh,
There's a lot of sexual tension in this room right now.
there's so much.
He's
Oh,
blind.
sure.
He can't even see.
All I know is I've got wood.
Oh god. Alright, well,
I guess it was just gonna like gesture to an empty table so we can all sit down. Is that welcomed or is
I mean, I guess I sit down.
Boston
Right.
trying to separate us?
He's gestured towards the table. There's some open spots, but they're all on one side as the sort of other Zentarum thugs move out of of the way for you guys.
All right.
we're gonna.
Guess I'll go and take a sip.
So it's gonna be like a Last Supper situation. We're all just gonna be on one side of the table. Like,
I mean, it could also just be a hateful eight kind of situation.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna nod to Newt and just look over at Bean, be like
What?
trying to signal some sort of thing, be like use them or like
Look
do
for the
something.
fucking thing.
Keep your dick ready. Oh, use the bean.
Ah, Blue covers his eyes for a quick second and looks at Newt.
I say,
then
Newt,
looks at
flick,
Bean.
flick that bean.
Oh. Alcohol.
Bean is still a bat right now, right?
Bean can be whatever you want.
Whatever you want it to
Alright,
be.
I'm gonna say Bean is still a bat right now.
Okay.
Well, if you want it to be sneaky, don't you want it to be like not a bat?
It can be invisible,
Go
right?
invisible.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, that's right.
But still,
Are you all comfortable and done talking amongst yourselves?
I was
Oh,
trying
okay.
to. No, Blue literally just like looked back at Newt and he, like covered his eyes and looked at Bean and walked away. That's it. Like there's nothing else. There's no conversation.
There seemed to have
That's it.
been.
It's Allie's frustration.
Yes, but the
Not
rest of them
Blue.
were also talking.
Okay. Blue sitting down.
Oh, I'll have your finest brandy.
No. You don't. You don't get what's going on here, do you? This is a job
Oh, I
interview.
have no idea. What's yes? Can I have a refreshment during this interview? No.
Who's Brandy?
Do we have to interview for the ability to order a
Vampire.
beverage?
Oh,
Listen,
I'm listening.
if you guys are gonna work for us, I'm gonna need you to do something. All right? You're gonna have to prove yourselves that you're worthy of the Zentarum.
like pick up Mjolnir or something? Or...
In a sense,
Any
except I'm gonna need you
Yeah.
to help liberate one of our companions that's been captured by the Xanathar. And have you sneak on in to Xanathar's fortress and break him out.
Oh.
I
Your
need-
companion isn't a goldfish by any chance, is it?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Okay, just checking. You wouldn't think so? I think you should know.
Goldfish?
I also am blind, but
Gold.
I don't think they're that tricky.
Okay, all right, fair.
They're probably wearing similar armor to my friends here.
To whatever I'm wearing. You don't know what you're wearing.
But you can also recognize them by, and they kind of like pull up their sleeve to show that there is a black symbol of a snake with bat-like wings on his the inside of his forearm. Should have one of these.
Nice.
Yeah.
Does it? Because I can never really, like, I didn't do this myself, and
Right.
you know, my friends say it's good, but you know,
No, it's pretty
I
good.
just have to take
I've
their
seen
word
worse.
for it.
it's
is
all
he?
right. I've seen
It's good to
better,
get an
but-
outside. It's good to get an outside opinion for some of these
I
things.
This
mean-
is the same guy who just pulled the crossbow on me.
I'm saying, you know, for being down here in the Underdark, it's pretty tough to see stuff down here. Not bad.
Yeah, I kind of get along pretty well, honestly.
I bet you do.
So where in the Xanathar hole did you say this member of yours was taken?
Oh, I'm not sure. We keep an eye on the Xanathar from afar here. We're sort of new here in Skullport, kind of scoping out the area, so we took upon ourselves to take over this fine establishment and make our presence at least a little known. At least put a little pressure on Xanathar's
Wait.
little tentacles.
You guys have presents?
No. Well, none that you'd want to give to any of your friends, just your enemies.
Oh. All right. I don't have many enemies.
Well, that's good. Maybe you won't make one tonight. But hopefully you'll
Highly
make one of the
unlikely, but
Xanathar.
we'll try.
All my enemies are dead. I'm a
Hmm.
killing machine. Literally.
I'm the machine! Sorry. So yeah, if you guys can liberate our friend from the Xanathar's hideout, we'll put finding them on you. Then yeah, we'd be more than willing, ecstatic even, to have you into the fold of our dear gang.
Can I
Even
why did they capture your friend?
Rivaling gangs, also.
they're rival gangs. I believe they would just take
Yeah.
each other for
Your friend here gets it.
predicament.
They recognized that we were Zentarum. They didn't like
So they
us.
took him?
They didn't like us being here in Skullport, so they thought they'd make an example of it and steal one of us
Look,
off
I don't
the
know about
streets.
you, but when I go to the grocery store and I see like some onions or some bell peppers or some shit I don't like, I don't put
I
them
hope
in my
there's a-
cart. Why would they take your friend
If they
if
take,
they don't like it?
imagine if I wanted you to do something, Mr. Tree Man, and I
Okay.
took one of yous and points at the goblin, and I took this one here, and I just locked him up in a cage
What?
and said
Don't do that.
and said, This is just hypothetically. If I said,
Oh, okay.
I'll kill this goblin unless you do this thing, would you do it?
I mean, maybe.
Oh. Ooh.
That's why they took people. I feel like I shouldn't need to explain kidnapping to somebody that wants to join the
What?
Zentarum.
Look, it's not really my bag, okay? I'm just trying to get a feel for the whole
Yeah.
thing.
There's that.
Puts his hand up to his mouth and is like, a little new to life. He looks old, but he ain't old. Just saying. Imagine like toddler, maybe child.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Elsa's just like, yeah.
well, you
Solid
guys
foods
all
are on the
look
way.
pretty strong. And at least
I flex
most of you
real
seem
hard.
crafty. Perhaps you might be able to succeed in this venture. But then again, it's the Xanathar. You might get disintegrated, who knows. But do this for us,
Wait,
and-
wait, hold on.
we will welcome you back into the fold. Well, into the fold, sorry, not back.
What?
Getting ahead of myself here.
What if I've already
Ooh.
been disintegrated?
Yes, this one's already been half feasted,
Yeah.
So,
Doesn't that mean like, I've
dusted.
proven myself, right? Oh, look at me. I survived a battle. Rawr!
it doesn't look like you've been disintegrated, dude.
What do you mean?
You're not a pile of dust?
Newt, show him my dust.
I take the dust out of my pocket that I collected from a while ago, from when he first got disintegrated. When I put it in my pocket, please.
That
You-
right there.
You pull out some dust.
Pure me. That's 100%
just be-
uncut.
May
Goes
just be
him.
pocket lid.
I swear to God.
Boskin takes some of the dust and puts it between his fingers. Why did you keep this?
Just in case I could turn it back.
A grizzly trophy.
In case I could turn it back into Oso, you know. It could happen, right?
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Right?
I
listen,
don't think I should have to explain reincarnation to somebody's guild we're trying to join. Somebody.
it's a little different, my friend.
Is it?
Not your friend yet.
Look, you know.
Oh, it's disappointing.
Oso starts to cry immediately. But he hides it because he's a big boy.
So what you're
Uh,
telling me
You know
is
about kidnapping. I know about reincarnation.
you
Don't worry about
went into the Xanathar's lair, you got
Yep.
disintegrated, got better, and
right.
you're
I
coming
got
to me
better.
trying to say you want to join us because you survived being disintegrated. Is that what you're trying to
Hell
say?
yeah.
Instead of saving my friend.
it. I'm saying we're already badasses. If your friend got captured, that's his own fault.
Well, hold on, just throwing it down there. So you're saying that this individual might have been within the confines of the prisons of the Xanathar, right?
Yeah.
So, y'all heard about what happened with the Xanathar recently, right?
Well,
I heard he got angry. Heard he started attacking all willy-nilly.
Hey, went one flight over the cuckoo nest for a lost
Uh-huh.
fish.
What it sounds like is you want us to go down there. Well, there's this mad killing machine running around just blasting at their own people, not even just their prisoners, to go and save your guy who might already be dead.
They might. But you know, you might as well
Wait.
check for me.
No, what?
What's
I
his name?
think-
Well, it's actually a she.
Okay, what's her
Ah.
name?
Sorry, I see.
That's a weird thing to assume.
What?
Well, clearly, if it's the opposite gender, it's his lover.
What is their name?
What is their name?
Yeah, what's their name? You do know
Hold
their
on,
name, yeah?
someone's
say my name.
peeling stuff near me.
What?
A roll of
A Velcro.
It got stuck.
Oh, okay.
It's like their name is
Yeah, I thought you were like, man, like peeling fucking Velcro apart or something.
Yeah, that's
Or
exactly what
peeling
was
a
happening.
potato. I mean, sorry.
What?
I don't know. I said
Different.
What, Chris? What
I
was
thought-
that reaction?
I thought you were peeling Velcro. I mean, a potato.
What?
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 They're the same consistency. I mean, come on now.
Because
It's
I
an
meant
easy
to-
It's an easy thing to mix up.
It's because I just repeated what you said instead of what I thought what I thought.
You say potato, I say
Velcro.
I mean, I don't know.
Listen,
That was the funniest what I've ever heard in my entire life.
you're welcome for that. I was very incredulous.
What?
I can make a lot of connections. The ability to not be able to connect two things that were said with the insistence that they were connected really threw me for a loop. Anyway, her name is Samara Strongbones. She's about yay tall, and he gestures as if it's like Newt's height.
Aw,
She's a halfling.
great. Where's the other half?
Wow, this guy really just fell out of the crib, huh?
You sure did.
Yeah. Kind of, found him in the forest, like, just a baby, kind of tossed.
I
him away,
would say
don't
the
worry.
bow broke.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because I'm a tree, and that's what a bow.
Yep.
Get it?
Sounds about right.
I nudged
Yes.
BB real hard. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey guys,
I've
right?
never had a crib.
Oh, I start crying immediately. again.
What can I say?
It's
I
like
was just-
it's like that Zuko thing. Someone drop you on your head as a child. Bold of you to assume I've been held.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
what can I say? I was just traveling through the Undermountain, and then these fellows just started following me. So I stick with it.
Yeah,
Also,
that's exactly how it went.
I am gonna have each of you except for Vok make a insight check.
This might just does Vok just not get insight?
No, it's just he wouldn't. They wouldn't be able to know this.
Okay. I'm having trouble.
You have to have your character
Oh.
selected.
Yeah.
Getting an erection? What?
No.
Huh?
Well, yes, but I don't know.
He's having trouble looking something up, not
Uh,
getting something up.
The pills are on their way.
Bill's
Alright.
here. Okay,
Pills here.
BB.
Oh, boy.
You actually, after a brief description, you and Alistair even. Alistair, the name actually sounds familiar to you. You do recall someone named Sam that was imprisoned with you while you were temporarily trapped in the Xanathar's guild lair. BB, you remember that Dell straight up killed a halfling in an arena a while ago. They were wearing dark leather armor.
Mm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is gonna be awkward, but now, do I remember that they killed him? I wasn't there for that, right?
You knew that they were imprisoned with you. You might
I knew they
not.
were in prison, but I wasn't there for the actual slaughter, right? That was Casey.
Yeah, but you probably wouldn't have even taken notice of a body on the ground, especially just some random halfling in the midst of like 10 bandits and a minotaur corpse.
Yeah,
I love
'cause
that
we were
band.
like running through that area. pretty
Yeah,
quickly
so
to get
you
out.
knew that they were imprisoned with you. You might not know whether they're dead or alive. BB definitely remembers.
So, what does this
I
person
look
mean
over,
to you,
what-
by the way? And I'll try and get him to
It
talk while.
seems simple enough. We can go grab them and bring them home to you.
Look,
I'm
they
sure it was
they
fairly
knew a lot of things. I wanted to make sure that it didn't fall into Xanathar's hands.
Oh, it didn't.
I'm sure she held her word. We'll find out for you.
I don't think she's holding much of anything.
What does this person mean to you? BB states
Hopefully
again.
not much.
Make an insight check to read their eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
My brain.
Although Boskin is playing it very cool, he does seem slightly worried.
Mm.
And it seems like he's holding something back.
You're gonna want to take a seat.
I am sitting down.
Well, I
All right. Well, you know, I kind of look back at everybody, just kind of like, like question, shrug
have no
slightly.
idea.
Should I?
So, yeah.
Oh, all right.
You're the only one that remembers this.
Sorry.
I nudge you forward, like, go on.
Thanks, Dad. Well, I'm gonna rip this band-aid off right here and now, and I'm gonna let you know that there was a small folk that we ended up being nearby when we were all fighting this giant minotaur thing inside of the Xanathar pit, and she went down. And I don't mean down on the minotaur. I mean like she died.
She didn't go down in the minutes out.
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Are you kidding me?
Excuse me.
Look,
hope you
when I
didn't
say
it
that
out
that
loud.
Xanathar, I was trying to take it lightly and asking you, make sure that you knew exactly what was going on. You knew that that Xanathar creature was fighting tooth and nail and freaking out and destroying everything within its path.
Boskin stands up and points the crossbow directly at your head, BB. If you're lying to me.
I put my hands up. I'm like, I'm not a person that lies. I also don't really wish to go back down there to get you the body. If she was alive, I might make that effort. Because it would be... No one should be down there with that thing.
Damn straight.
A dead body, though, it's not worth your troubles, my friend. It might be best to say your well wishes and start your grieving process. And I mean that in the lightest manner. I apologize and give you my condolences for this.
Zip your lizard lips. He
Is that a
starts.
zipper?
No, I just licked my lips like...
Oh.
He
I don't do that tongue thing.
he is standing now. He's standing now and like circles around you and puts his hand on your back with his hand crossbow still pointed at the back of your head and ask you one more time. What happened to Sam? What happened to my Sammy?
I think that you're
What
in a
happened,
mighty
Sammy?
position of frustration and anger and hatred.
What
and fear
happened
and...
to Sam?
Do you want the truth?
I want the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Bladed that
think-
one up.
I'm gonna try and persuade and be like, I just need you to make sure you point that at my back and not at my skull, so I can give you that answer and still survive.
I find that people are a lot more honest when they're looking with their heads rather than their hearts.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't get that at all.
We all look at each other confused when we don't speak up.
What?
I'm just gonna like BB just has his hands like on the table, just rested, because like
If you're smart,
He's
you will
not.
tell me the truth, and you get to keep your head. Now, what
That
happened?
that made a lot more sense.
So you want me to lie to you? Is what you're saying?
I don't want you to lie. I
You
want
obviously
you.
don't want to hear the truth.
I want you to tell me the truth, and if you're lying, I will kill you.
Do I remember like exactly what she was wearing, like the dark armor and maybe like the axe that she was carrying around, stuff like that?
Yeah, you got a
any
high enough check
details?
that you can remember this pretty accurately.
Yeah, so I described the person, describe everything about them, describe the situation that we were all in, describe the Minotaur, describe the Xanathar, how we all tried fighting getting out, and that I don't remember who killed her.
So
I think
It was
everything else
Dell. Dell
happened
straight up
with-
ran towards her and murdered her.
Dell. That's right. Yeah. So Dell's technically not a part of the group right now. So we'll definitely omit the truth that he was with us at the time in some sense, but she
Yeah.
fell to another
Say if
champion of the pit.
some random ranger
champion of the pit. Another
Make
person.
make a persuasion check.
Truth with a side of misleading.
Yikes.
Oh god.
Use inspiration.
One
Yeah, you
inspiration
can.
per night. Please use it. There you go.
Ooh.
Thank God. That could have been a very, very
Bad time.
After you give your
Maybe.
explanation, you did waver a bit as you got to like who killed
got choked
Sam,
up.
and you feel like the crossbow like touch the back of your head, and you kind of just compose yourself and keep going. And after you finish explaining, Boskin takes his hand off your back. Felt like that was the truth. And he lowers the hand crossbow. It's a shame,
It's a shame.
but I believe you.
Shame,
Ah.
shame.
My condolences, my
I'm
friend.
trained.
Ain't no one should be down in that pit. And I'm sorry that we couldn't do anything more than just try and stave off our own deaths.
Well, the good news is that they aren't holding anything over us anymore. And from the sound of it, you guys caused a lot of damage down there.
Oh, hell yeah, we did.
We got that goldfish for you.
We killed a
Woo!
Yeah,
we killed that damn mind flare.
BB goes in real quick and is like, there was this sorcerer, this bard. Ah, she was a tricksy one. She grabbed that fish and threw it right at the Xanathar. Died the next second, though. But, oh boy, was it good.
Boskin holds up a hand. As far as I'm concerned, you were telling the truth. Your heartbeat seemed steady. And I'm willing to do business with you. All the other Zentara members are kind of like looking at each other. Tension could be like cut with a knife in this room, but it finally like diffuses as soon as he puts trust in you guys.
BB fixes his hat back on.
How about that drink?
Boskin snaps his fingers and points to one of the thugs and gestures them over towards the liquor. They get up and then they start filling mugs of ale and eventually head back and start distributing some mead and ale to you guys. A lot of it's Worm Whiz, which is the local ale of Skullport, so it's not great.
I
Gotta show
tolerated
BB
it,
the
I
drink
guess.
well.
So, you guys want to work for Zentarum then?
I mean, I don't want to. I mean, yeah.
I don't want to, but
the,
sure.
the immediate, like, alright, bye guys. You finally earned my trust. Oh, we don't want to trust you. Okay, bye. So what is it, what sort of thing are you looking for?
We need information.
Alright,
I think.
I can do you a solid, maybe. What sort of information are you looking for?
What? Oh shit! I don't know. What do we need?
Well, then it's gonna be hard for me to know.
No. This is not in character.
Yeah, out of character, we want the, or at least the idea is to get the box to go and kind of like pay that off. But technically, she didn't take our, or the Durgar didn't take our gold. So there's not much that can happen there, because it's not like got a down payment, took our money, and can't take it back. We still have our gem.
Did I
True.
say that they took the gem?
No.
Damn it, I was
No.
supposed to.
I left you be.
I'll let you
I
catch me there.
assumed they
Oh.
took it, but
I literally like just assumed it in my head as well, but I guess I just never said it, or maybe
No.
like someone interjected or something.
I was about, like, literally the moment we were about to leave, I was gonna be like, go, but
Go.
run.
go Power Rangers.
Durgar. So, I mean, yeah, we could technically get that item back as like a good favor, but maybe we can just get information. I mean, each of us has a place that we want to be and stuff to figure out, and Yeah, maybe knowledge on what's going on with that family member.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Do they know about that person?
I don't know if they're going to give us anything though, so it might not be good to actually mention it.
Oh.
But
okay.
information, I see maybe about like some slave trading.
Whoa.
I think that's general enough that it won't direct it toward the Rosner family, but it would at least kind of help us figure out where to go.
Listen,
Interesting.
you gonna ask me a question, or are you just gonna talk amongst yourselves all night?
We're looking
Yeah,
for the
trade
slave
some slaves.
kind of thing.
The what?
I'd like to trade some humans.
That's fine. Alistair can take that up.
Well, Kitty, uh, I'm not really
Awful
sure
good.
that they do that down here anymore. And the Zentarum, although we do work in mercenaries, we're not so much in the terms of slaves anymore. Seems that Water Davians don't look kindly on that.
What do you mean by anymore?
Well, the Zentarum have done whatever it takes to get money, and back in the day, you know.
That's fair. That's fair.
But nowadays, it's mostly mercenaries. Pay top dollar for the best sellswords that you can buy. But that's just more of a front. Of course, we're really mostly a gang controlling the streets, you know.
Well,
One very important question. Where is your restroom?
It's Skullport. Just go outside.
Everywhere's the rest.
Go outside. It's not like
Yeah, you're a cat. Don't you do that already?
Haha,
I
see,
don't
I'm
know.
telling you.
how you would think. I'm just like a regular humanoid, like everyone else.
just literally anything before
I
18th
just have
century.
fur and such.
Go outside. Go outside in
Yeah.
alleyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, anyway,
like,
do I
unless you're
see
in
any
America.
like other doors or stairs in this building anywhere?
There's two other doors, other than this room. There's one that obviously leads to the outside, and one that you're not sure.
Alright. I was trying to get into another room in this place by making it seem like it's the bathroom. My patented move, but it's not gonna work. Well, I'll hold it
Right.
till I get to
Uh,
my bucket in the inn.
Anything
Air
else?
pocket.
Any other
Apparently, that's the best option. In this
any other
place.
questions? I'm sorry I couldn't traffic you a human.
All right, don't get all high and mighty. You're a fucking criminal.
It might have been an elf,
Listen.
not a human.
I'm a criminal, but I got standards. It's not like we're
And those are?
Xanathars.
Yeah,
They're
right.
turds.
Exactly. Bunch of monsters.
Alright. I mean, at least we know where your priorities lie. Maybe
We joined the right side after all.
No, we didn't.
I think you
Sure.
did.
Oh, well, that was out of character. Yeah.
you just hate the Zentarum from past characters, sir.
Yes. I'm very.
Join them. They're your
biased.
family.
Keep crawling back.
We all have things that we can definitely bring to the table. And maybe we can just get information as we go, or we can keep our eyes out for things going on, especially with them Xanathar. Bring it on back to you.
Well, it's good to have eyes, but we got eyes here on the Xanathars.
Says
least-
the blind guy?
From the outside looking in.
No, I don't mean around Skullport, my friend. We're gonna be delving down much deeper than Skullport.
Did the blind guy just say it's good to have eyes? That's all I want to know.
Yep.
All right.
We got the.
Continue.
Well, the Xanathar might have a few people down deeper. Might be useful to bring some information back. But since you want to work for us, maybe we could tell you to do something. Does that sound
Or-
good?
You could ask nicely.
Well, you guys wanted in. You
We're in.
proved yourselves, in a way. Now you're in.
Yeah. Maybe you're in with us,
No.
huh?
No.
He
No,
just
you
wanted the
see,
gym
I got one
badge.
of these, and he shows the tattoo again. You guys aren't initiated.
I'd say
Guys
I got
haven't
one of
been to the
these, and I
Black
pull my dick out
Citadel.
again.
Just Oso to start carving the
Whipping it out.
into his arm or something.
No, I pulled my dick out again.
Mm.
He whips out his Swiss Army tools. I find it more interesting that you could probably whittle that thing down. So anyway,
I
Um,
could. Oh shit.
Oh.
you guys look like a bunch of strong folks. Got a few maybe magicians in your ranks, judging by, well, no offense, the way that you guys seem to be.
Look, the only magic I got is with this here steel pistol.
Well, one of you's made of
Ah.
wood, and the other one doesn't
What about
seem
the
to like
magic of
getting dirty.
friendship?
And
Charmingly handsome, you mean?
the goblin, well, I'm not sure about the goblin. But either way, the other two, you seem to know your way around the handgun, and you seem to be quite muscular, judging by your gait. So, if you guys are pretty strong, I have a proposition. I would
Go on.
like you guys to clear out some of the drow on the Sargoth level. They've moved in their way in, and they took over a bit of Azrok's hold, and we're not too keen on that. Azrok was kind of nice. At least didn't do anything bad to us or Skullport. But these drow, they have conquering on the mind. That's not a mindset that we like having. So, why don't you clear them out, which will give us space to move in, and then you come back, we pay you handsomely for your effort. Just
What
need
level did you-
just need the head of their drow leader, and probably something to prove how high up they were in the ranks.
Which level did you say they were on?
Sargoth level.
Which is approximately how deep?
It's this deep.
Everything's pointing to the River Sargoth and everything there. It's almost like the wants us to go to Sargoth. All right. Well, let's make a deal. What you got? What you got lying around that might be good payment? How about you show us up front, and we'll definitely make a good job.
They
out of
ponder
it.
for a
Nice and
minute.
clean.
Alright. Hey, and he leans over to one of the thugs and just kind of whispers something in their ear real quick. They nod and head on into one of the back rooms. I think that you'll be most interested in what we have to offer. And they come back with a iron lockbox with a small tag on it that says Sapphires in Dwarven. They open it up. It seems like the lock's been broken completely apart. They open it up, and it's just a like 1 foot by 2 to 3 inches deep lockbox, completely filled with sapphires.
How deep?
It's probably worth like at least 5,000 gold pieces.
There's some mighty
Pretty
fine
big haul.
there.
So, we'll bring back the head and all the blood that comes with it.
Just the head's fine. I mean,
So there might be some blood.
Yeah,
on
just
it.
that.
Oh, hold
Comes
on,
with
hold on. Just throwing it out there real quick. What happens if this little teeny tiny woman decides that she wants to eviscerate them and they're just a pile of ash? I'm pointing at like Newt. I'm talking.
once
She
again,
looks cute and dainty, but just saying, she's
So
tough.
any kind of proof. will
I
do.
don't doubt your
Full of
methods.
surprises.
If you can prove to me that you've killed one of the drow leaders, then this money's yours.
An emblem or maybe armor.
If you found an
and
emblem,
basically-
if you found something fancy of theirs, if you found a birth certificate, I don't care.
What about
long-
a suicide note?
Just find the listen, that would be, helpful if a little, like, ill-spirited. But, I mean, whatever you can do, bring back the head of this Drow family's, head, or anything else that they
Alright.
have. And,
Get you some head. Got it.
and I will give you your money.
Oso puts his hand out, forgetting that he's blind. I mean, Blue puts his hand out, forgetting that he's blind.
Yeah,
to go
what
and
an
shake his
idiot,
hand.
Oso.
Also puts his hand out, forgetting he's blue.
Forgetting he's blue. Blue puts his hand out to go and shake his hand, forgetting that he's blind.
Do we have a deal? He cocks his head and, like, smirks, not really noticing that there's a hand in front of him.
Right, I forgot. Looking back at the group, giving a tiny nod and a wink.
I shake your hand to not leave you hanging.
Aww.
Listen, I'm getting a lot of silence here.
Sorry, it was just kind of like giving
Agreed.
some eye
We'll
contact.
do it.
Boss, they said yes.
They said yes.
Oh, all right. Cool. Great. Perfect. And when you get back, maybe we'll be willing to get you set up with some tattoos, maybe some nice armor or whatever. What size are you guys? Forget it. We'll do it when you get back.
Large, extra
Medium
large,
long.
extra large. Looking up over at Vok. More like tall. Thinking tall plus.
You have a. I'll have your people contact my tailor, and they'll get the exact measurements for you.
Your tail or what?
My tailor.
Your tail or what?
Tailor.
All right,
I
you're
don't think
confusing
they
me
know
now.
what that is.
I acknowledge you tried to pun. I don't acknowledge it in character.
All right, well, it's a deal. Drinks on the house. Hang out as long as you want. Get to know some of the gang here. And you guys chill here for a bit, as long as you guys want to, with these 5 or 6 other Zentarum thugs. And congratulations, you joined a gang, and you're
Good.
gonna go kill some people to get back their chest.
No, just want proof that they're dead. They act like be dead. I am talking about absolutely nothing while we're still in the establishment. Once we leave and go to the fortress, I am going to say we ain't killing anybody, because I bet that place is theirs and not ours, not the fucking gangs. Just say it.
And Volk is like, Hilda isn't so sure about working with these Drow.
I agree with you. I'm trying to find an easy way out of all of this without needing to.
We're outside and out of earshot of any of them, right?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah,
can leave when you're
okay.
ready, and you're like talking as you walk back to the Dalgar's fortress.
Yes, I don't trust them as far as I could throw them, and I can't really throw them all that far. And sometimes you have to mislead and.
I thought they were pretty great.
Yeah,
you
they
guys
seemed
are
pretty cool
terrible.
to
I'm glad
me.
you've made such good new friends.
Have terrible taste in
So I
people.
think we need to have a conversation about trust.
Yeah, I'm full of it.
Oh.
Why?
Read the room.
That's the problem.
I don't understand.
Read the room, Davenport.
The room, Davenport.
I'm just throwing
Davenport.
it out there. It'd be and I'm gonna do perception checks too to make sure not being followed.
It doesn't seem like you are,
Okay.
at least from a tertiary glance.
Okay.
Bean leans over Newt's shoulder, turns back into a toad, and says, "So, we're killing those guys, right?"
Oh hell.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go kill those
Do I
drow.
overhear this?
Make a perception check. Yeah, you heard Bean, and you heard Newt's response.
Look,
My
they be
God.
thinking- unless they go and kill somebody, I don't think we got a right to go and be, judge and executioner at the same time. But I'm just throwing it out there. We might be able to kind of slither on by, get paid with them gems, make someone else happy, not kill anybody. Be right on our way.
But we haven't killed anybody in like 3 hours.
Okay. Good.
Is that good for you, Vok? Yeah, I'm not fine or
Good-
fond of
good
trying to
for-
kill people. Good to hear.
Hilda says good. Hilda. I like killing things, but
I like death, but
Hey, wait. That guy said that the drought took over somebody's place, so they probably killed people. That maybe they deserve it. Eh?
Look,
Eh?
Bean, I'm just throwing it out there. Yeah, I know you're like this companion kind of creature thing, but maybe you should leave the talking to Newt sometimes.
But Newt knows what they're doing, right? We're gonna kill those guys. And elbows Newt's
Oh,
heads.
yeah.
I'm just making a note that maybe where we are, that the drow might own some places down here and might have a bit of
That's what they
territory underneath
think.
their wall. Uh-huh. And I'm also throwing out there that these Zentarum folk are definitely not people from here. I ain't getting what I'm stepping in quite yet.
yes, so
Well, what was that place that they took over anyway? Azrok's Hold or something?
Honestly, that might be their home. Sounds like Zentarum came on in and then Drow came on back. Take it back from 'em.
Eh. Whatever.
Might be a pissing match we don't want to go and walk in. Might be a pissing match that we want to step back right.
Bean leans over to Newt and says, "We'll kill him later."
We just need more.
All right.
it's like fine.
All right.
Whatever.
Well, you guys head back to Dalagor's fortress, and you guys can hang out there for as long as you want. But I think that's all we have time for this session. A lot more exploring this time. Little bit of hiccups trying to get places.
Are we gonna go to, just to clarify, can we go to Sargoff's river, or like try and figure out how to get there and traverse it? Seems to be a lot of stuff there waiting for us. Tons of stuff.
Well, you guys bought a map.
Mm-hmm.
I can get you guys a rough image of a map.
That'd be cool. There's literally like 3 quests that are pointing us in that direction.
Sir, there's,
Is there? I don't remember anything.
It's fine. That's all right. I take all the notes anyway.
I have notes. I just don't recall those. Maybe I just
Rondo
missed.
Crescendo Rosnar was last seen going there.
and Liz lost like the Harper.
Oh,
Liz lost him as went to
okay.
the maze of
I
tunnels.
did have that.
So that's in addition to like finding him and bringing him back. There's also the weird lore of possibly running this weird slave trade. So we might want to stop that because that's not right. Seems like the
Yeah,
Xanathar might.
Sargoth is where.
Zentarum definitely don't like it, but now they're talking about these drow in the same area that they might want to go and like beat up because it's probably drow home, and they're like, no, it's mine, and then drow are like, fuck you, get away. I'm hearing some Manifest Destiny where like literally Zentarum walked in and were like, yo, we put a flag down, we own this place, it's the moon, it's ours.
The Zentarum sort of do that wherever
Okay.
the Xanathars are. To be honest,
No, I know.
they're kind of the
figured.
Burger
Dang.
Kings of the McDonald's world. They're like, oh, McDonald's put a store here. We'll also put a store
Go
here.
across the street.
You
We
have
don't know about
this.
paying
I have
the-
this.
Intellectual like needs of figuring out where the marketing is.
Yeah, McDonald's did all the work figuring out where the foot traffic is and the car traffic is, and Burger King went, yeah, we'll go across from them.
Burger King smart.
Yep, they're very smart and doing much more better than McDonald's. Anywho, thank you all for. This is not sponsored by anybody. Thank you.
By Burger King and
Thank you for coming out and watching as the party derps around Skullport and eventually will make it back into the Undermountain. It seems like they're heading there next time. So join us next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for the next exciting adventure in the Undermountain as they start exploring the Sargoth level. You can watch the sister stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Sundays, which is the Dork Vision stream, as opposed to the Undermountain stream. You can also check out my book on Drive-Thru RPG, Noble Crumpet's Book of Gastromancy. Thanks everybody that came out to watch, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao.